Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we go one more time. And this time it is Dominic Thiem versus Nick Kyrgios, the Aussie down under. And I'm joined yet again by Dan Rodenby. How are you doing this morning for us, mate? How are you?
Tired as usual, but can't wait for the matches to get underway. I mean, we've got a fantastic lineup this morning. Obviously, we'll be focusing on Kyrgios' team, but the round number one, Djokovic in action. Halep against Kudermetova. You've got Auger-Aliassime against Shapovalov. It's 4 unbelievable matches. So yeah, I'm sure it'll wake me up.
Yeah, mate. I know the tennis never stops, does it? We never sleep. And the big one to mention, and a big shout out to the guy that we had on the podcast only about a week ago. Aslan Karatsev has just destroyed Diego Schwartzman in straight sets and is now going through to the 4th round. What a fantastic performance. And he's literally shocked the world. If you didn't know who Aslan Karatsev is, if you watch this channel, you will know who he is already. But all the neutrals who didn't know who he was, now you know. And so that name will be on the radar. I just want to say hello to some of the people that are in the chat right now. We've got a few of the regulars. We've got John in there. He's saying team in the tough 4 sets. Home advantage is key for Kyrgios. Got Wild Live in there. And he's saying, like, what was that level from Karatsev? Yeah, crazy. You didn't think he could get any better, beating Gerasimov, only dropping 1 game. Then he's just gone and destroyed Schwartzman in straight sets. Have a quick look down here. We've got a few more. Got Mary Sky in there. Good to see you. Got James in there. Loving Karatsev. And Melez in there as well. Karatsev. Powered by GTL. Love that, mate. Love that.
He's getting fans by the day. Karatsev is unbelievable.
Mate, I mean, this is what I mean, mate. You come into the GTL stream, everyone's big Karatsev fans, and we're always pushing him hard. Dylan there. Morning or evening, wherever you're watching from. And Wild Live, I never sleep. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear when there's tennis on. There's no time for it, is there? So we got Kelsey there. Good morning. So here we go. Anyway, let's have a talk about the match we're about to witness, which is going to be Dominic Thiem versus Nick Kyrgios. Only met 1 time before, but I believe it was retirement from Nick Kyrgios. So how do you see this one going, Dan?
I can see it going 2 ways. I think if you look on paper and recent results, then Dominic Thiem's a huge favourite. But you never know, Grand Slams, and Kyrgios is going to have that crowd behind him. He gained a fantastic win the other day against Humber, and if Kyrgios can nick the opening set, I think that's really important. If Kyrgios can take the opening set and get the crowd behind him and, you know, unsettled Thiem, then it could really be a close match. But I think pretty much you have to make Thiem a favourite.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, especially as he is US Open champion as well. Let's not forget that. And Well, he's just been playing so well on the hard courts recently that Nick Kyrgios, a year off from tennis, versus Dominic Thiem, who literally played more tennis than he has ever played during a pandemic. He was flying all over the globe, if we remember, during the pandemic, and playing in every single tournament he could get his hands on. And yeah, he's seriously impressive.
Yeah,
So
I think if Kyrgios is ever going to beat Thiem, I think this is a perfect match situation. You know, it's in Australia, it's on a fast hard court. He's got the backing of a crowd, so everything points towards Kyrgios perhaps upsetting Thiem, or at least giving him a hell of a match. So just wait and see what happens. But if Thiem can deal with that crowd and win the first few games and get the first set under control, then yeah, he becomes a huge favourite in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't think Kyrgios's head can go down in this matchup. If his head goes down, then that could be the beginning of the end for him.
Yeah,
I think his serve is going to have to be popping today. He cannot afford to be giving him too many second serves. Dominic Thiem's going to eat them up. And we could see a very, very quick day at the office for Dominic Thiem if Nick Kyrgios doesn't bring that same fight that he did against Ugo Humbert. Just remember, he played 5 as well last match. Could be a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, Thiem's the type of player as well that saps the energy out of you. A team could go 5 or 6 hours. Likes to play the long rallies, keep you on the run. So I think Kyrgios, you're right. He has to serve well. He has to serve a lot of aces, look to attack the net, use that forehand, and win that opening set. I think the opening set's key in this one. I think if Thiem wins the opening set, then it's going to be a long, long way back for Kyrgios. If Kyrgios can win it and get the crowd behind him and get that momentum and unsettle Thiem, then it's a battle on Dominic Thiem's hands. But you just can't wait for it to get started.
Yeah, indeed. And we got the Slice Tennis there in the chat on Twitter saying Karatsev is chopping people like a chef. Yeah, great to have you in, buddy. Yeah, we've got some other people there. I'm just noticing in the chat, just saying we've got obviously the stiff competition on the top tippers board is between Wild Live and Melez. And Wild Live pinged in a little tip to just go 1 cent above Melez there at the top of in the second place for the top tippers. Sorry to Chris Meir, I haven't had a chance to update it yet. Chris Meir would be moving into second himself. I will get that updated, don't you worry, by the time we have the next match this evening. But I don't think Chris Meir is going to be joining these early morning sessions, so I might have got away with that one. So I'll let Wild Live Melez, and we'll let Mary Sky stay on there for just one more day, unless she wants to send in another one. Then she'll jump up again. She might want to try and knock Ken Lee off of the leaderboard. But yeah, it's all a bit no humiliation, said Wildlife. Just a friendly battle. That's what I don't think we're going to be seeing a very friendly battle here today on court, though. So I'm just going to bring up some of the like the head-to-head. Well, it's not really a head-to-head. Some of the head-to-head that they've been playing. Some of the head-to-head here, as you can see, Dominic Quetfer destroyed in straight sets. Kukushkin beaten in straight sets. He seems to be back to his best, Dominic Thiem. Nick Kyrgios, straight sets win in the first round, but then in the second round, we all know what happened. We were watching it here. It was probably the match of the tournament for me. He literally made the whole crowd come to life. And will that same crowd be able to will him through today? What do you think?
As I say, I think it will be close, but I think the fact that Kyrgios came through that 5-set battle after facing match points probably helps him today. It's a bit of a free swing for Kyrgios. He's not expected to win. He's certainly the underdog, and by all accounts, he probably shouldn't have been here. Humbert probably should have closed that one out. So
yes,
he can just go out today and have a swing, enjoy himself, try and get the crowd on his side, serve well, and you never quite know in Grand Slam tennis.
No, you never know. You really do never know, but. What would be quite interesting to see if Kyrgios is going to start getting frustrated today. Is he going to start smashing a few rackets today? Because I hope we don't just get to see that one. I hope we just get to see the flowing Nick Kyrgios that hits winners and has all that creativity, has all those different shots in his toolbox. We just want to see all of those today, and I want to see them in variety. I don't want to see him go to the well too many times. So I think that'd be key.
Yeah, I think for all of Kyrgios, obviously, off the court stuff, what he says, and to umpires and smashing the rackets, I think people forget and underrate almost how good of a tennis player actually is. Some of the tennis he played at the back end of that 4th set and in the tiebreak was insane. Like, just hitting winners, 400 backhand, 90+ mile/hour ground strokes.
Yeah.
And he has got unbelievable power and one of the best serves in the world. So, he's capable of turning up and competing against these sort of players, no doubt.
Yeah, and he's definitely competing already with Dominic Thiem. He's already 30 into Dominic Thiem's serve in his first service game here, which is very impressive. So,
yeah, it's exactly the start Kyrgios needs. If he can get an early break and get the crowd believing in himself, believing, then he becomes a better player all of a sudden.
So this is obviously probably one of the biggest matches of the tournament so far. Dan Rodenby, give us your prediction.
I'm going to go Dominic Thiem in 4. I think Kyrgios will battle hard with that crowd on his side and probably win a set. But overall, Thiem will have too much consistency and quality and fitness for Kyrgios. But yeah, really could go either way. But that'll be my prediction. Thiem in 4.
Thiem in 4. It seems like the running theme on this stream at the moment. JG went Thiem in 4 as well. I don't want to be too negative, and I don't want to jump on the bandwagon either. So I'm sort of caught because that seems like the obvious choice, Thiem in 4. But I'm either going to go one of two ways, aren't I? I'm either going to go Thiem in 3 or I'm going to go a big 5-setter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. And there you go. Nick Kyrgios breaks early in this matchup. That is what we want to see. And he holds his ear to the crowd saying, come on, guys, we're doing it again. Maybe he's going to win straight sets. What do you reckon?
That's the perfect start for Kyrgios. Exactly what he needed. He couldn't afford to go a quick set down or a quick breakdown and lose the crowd straight away to get that early break. And I wouldn't be batting against Kyrgios serving the set out now. I know it's very early on, but if he can find his first serve, he just blows opponents away very, very quickly. So perfect start for Nick Kyrgios and a nightmare start for Dominic Thiem.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. Let us know in the comments who you think. We've got Sports Reaction saying Kyrgios in 4. That's a big one. Can anybody better that? Is anyone going to go for a Kyrgios in 5? Is that a possibility against Dominic Thiem, do you think? Will he still have the energy after the runaround? But there's an ace from Nick Kyrgios, and look at this. This is really how he wanted to start. And does he catch Dominic Thiem cold? Because Dominic Thiem is a real confidence player. He needs to get in his flow state. Is Kyrgios going to allow him to get into that state? I mean, I'm sure at some point in this match, Thiem is going to get into a rhythm at some point, and that's when we're really going to see. But there's another ace and off a second serve this time from Kyrgios. Boah, the crowd are rocking. I think we should be rocking too. Let's get those didgeridoos out. Wow. Oh, it's into the net. Look at that. And it's 40 love. And we could have our first game to love here in this match. Dominic Thiem looks shaken. I haven't given my prediction yet. Maybe I'm going to go Dominic Thiem in 5. There you go. I'm giving my prediction. I wouldn't go the other way. I'm going the whole hog. Oh, and he's gone with the trick shots already. But it's wide. Wow.
He's box office, isn't he, Nick Kyrgios?
I know. And Brandon's right there. Tweener. Why? Why the tweener? I have no idea, mate. But it wouldn't be Nick without a tweener, would it?
You do wonder why, though. He started so well and he's got all the momentum. He's got game points. You just wonder why he does it, really.
Well, if he loses this game now, he's going to look like a right idiot if he loses now. I think it's a double fault from him there. So that's not. You follow up a ridiculous error with a double fault. Hopefully he's got an ace to back all of this up. Otherwise, he's going to look really silly. Ivan saying Domi in 5, of course. Great serve. Dominic Thiem returns, plays it into the backhand of Thiem, who's hitting it tentatively at the moment. Oh, a nice slice from Thiem. He's starting to use that more in his game these days.
Yeah.
Great backhand. It's into the net, and look what's happening now. Might have to change my prediction to Thiem in straight sets rather than the 5 sets. You can't be doing that. I mean, that's unforgivable, really.
No changing predictions now.
Mate, Thiem is somebody you need an early advantage. Not sure why he just got a bit too overzealous, I think. Here we go. Oh, he's gone with the chop. Oh, I like it. Thiem's in, but he can't get it over the net, and it's there. Advantage Kyrgios. This will be a big hold if he can consolidate the break here.
Yeah, exactly what he needs to do. Get that first few games on the board. As I say, get the crowd behind him, which could play a massive factor, and go from there.
Indeed. There's a couple of big matches being played in the men's side right now. We've got Felix Auger-Aliassime versus Denis Shapovalov, and Kyrgios consolidates the break finally. He's making it sweat for it though, isn't he? Yeah, so good consolidation in the end. It was a little bit touch and go there for a second, but he's 2-love up. Yeah, we were just touching on Felix Auger-Aliassime. He's 2-all with Denis Shapovalov right now. And Martin Fucsovics has taken the second set against Milos Raonic. They're 1 set apiece in that matchup right now. That is an interesting matchup. And obviously in the women's side, Simona Halep. She's a break-up. 3-1 against Kudermetova right now.
Yeah, Halep came through an unbelievable match against Tomljanovic the other day, and 5-2 down in the decider. Used all that fighting, battling qualities that she's got to take it 7-5. So again, she's a bit like Kyrgios. She's a little bit on hide nothing now. You could argue that she shouldn't really still be in the draw. So it takes a little bit of pressure off, like Kyrgios we've seen today so far, and it can often, play into that opponent's hands.
Indeed, it'd be good to get your take on Kai Kanepi, because she is tearing up the draw. Oh no, and they're already starting the cheering for the faults now for Dominic Thiem. We only just started the match.
Yeah, Kanepi's the one that I don't think anybody in the top 10 ever wants to face. She's always seems to be avoided in the draw.
Yep.
And I know Sophia Kenin didn't play her best at all the other day, but Kanepi took full advantage, and she's one of those players we've seen at the WTA that, Swiatek wasn't ranked inside the top 30 in the French Open last year and won it. And I think Kanepi's one of those WTA players that's got all the talent and could easily just walk along and win a Grand Slam one day. She's good enough.
Yeah, I think, she's definitely good enough. And Dominic Thiem gives us I'm not sure, was the first game a game to love or not? I can't remember now. I'll have to check the point by point. Second. Oh no, the first one wasn't. That's our first game to love. Oh no, so we're going to have Nick Kyrgios complaining about the net machine again for a second match running.
Yeah, it's an important hole for Thiem. He couldn't afford to go 2 breaks down, but Kyrgios has done the hard work in this set. If he can get a break, you'd back Kyrgios 9 times out of 10 to serve a set out with the serve that he's got. So he's just got to concentrate and making that first serve now, back it up with the forehand, and his first set's almost on his racket already. Yeah,
Thiem would be happy to get a game on the board finally, and now the pressure will probably come back onto Kyrgios, and we know that at some point during the set, Dominic Thiem's going to have an opportunity to break back, almost certainly. Nick Kyrgios is high level, but can he maintain a high level of tennis? And that's the main thing that we really need to see from him throughout one of these really high class matches against one of these top 3 players really at the moment, if not top 2. Some people might say Dominic Thiem's going that way about getting into that bracket of being just in discussion for world number 1 eventually. So it's not quite yet. I know you're probably going to get mad, Dan, for the old Djokovic. He's still at the top of the pile at the minute.
Yeah, he is, but I agree. I think Thiem is closing the gap. In my tennis awards, I give Thiem Player of the Year last year, and if he can, back 2020 up with similar performances in 21, then there's no reason why he couldn't challenge for world number 1 spot, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. And look at that. With shots like that, you can see why. He just opened up his body and the forehand down the line with ease. Kyrgios just nods in agreement. Great shot there. Good serve here. And there you go, a cheap point. He's going to need a lot of those. Yeah, something else I want to do. We did before the last Kyrgios match, and JG hit the nail on the head. He said 30 Kyrgios aces in the last match, and it was exact on the nail, on the head. 30. How many are you giving for Kyrgios's aces this match? There's another.
Well, I can't beat JJ, obviously, with that perfect prediction, but I'll go with 38.
38. Wow.
I
like
think we
that.
could beat for a long match.
Well, if we are in for a long match, that is a very good prediction. I'm going to go slightly less. I'm going to go 25.
Yeah, Thiem's a great return, to be fair. It's probably too many, but if Kyrgios even tries to ace Thiem on his second serve, gives me that hope.
Yeah, for sure. And Kyrgios into the net there, and now we're at 30 all, and Thiem getting his first sniff of a break point now. Where is he going to go? Thiem looks a bit more poised now.
Yes, out wide.
Oh, great serve down the tee, and there you go. Cheap point. It's not an ace, but it's good enough. And then Kyrgios the GOAT is a sign in the crowd there.
Not sure about that, but always nice to see support.
And then we got midfield Maestro saying this crowd is crazy. And their fires were saying, why is this crowd so awful? Well, we saw yesterday the crowd. There was that woman sticking her middle finger up at Rafael Nadal. I don't know what was going on there. I think she just wanted Rafa to be her Valentine, and he declined, and she started getting a bit aggro at him after a few too many wines, I think.
As Rafa said, too many gins or tequila. So.
Oh, look at that. Juice now. Kyrgios thought he'd won the game. It was on the line from Dominic Thiem. Oh, no, that's too passive here from Kyrgios. Can he smash it away? No. Oh, Dominic Thiem's wasted that.
That's power from Thiem.
Yeah. Do you reckon the crowd's going to affect Thiem today?
I think it could do. I think we were talking on about it before the match. Thiem's not a player that has really faced hostile atmospheres. We obviously know he's won the Grand Slams and stuff, and he's been in big matches. But this is a partisan crowd who are all for one player, and it's interesting to see how he will handle it.
Unreturnable from, that's as good as an ace. It's 3-1. Nick Kyrgios here, and he maintains that early break. Fantastic.
Yeah, This is a perfect start from Kyrgios. He couldn't have expected any better, really. He's got the serve going from ball one, and it's exactly what he needs. You're already starting to see the longer points are going Thiem's way for these variations, but if Kyrgios can keep serving that, then there's very little Dominic Thiem will be able to do.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of the best servers on tour, if not the best. Well, I think just for all the other tennis players on the tour seem to think Kyrgios is the best server for a person of his height, especially.
Yeah.
Well, it's close there. Just missed it down the line. Let us know in the chat. Who do you think is going to win, and what do you think the score is going to be? We've got Jake there saying Kyrgios in 4. I've said Thiem in 5. I reckon we're going to go all the way, but I think Thiem's going to have too much for him in the gas tank after him already playing 5 sets already. Dominic Thiem sometimes takes a bit of a while to get going. Saw it in the US Open with the bit of the nerves. There's that big backhand, Dominic Thiem. That's the one we're waiting for, wasn't it? Love that.
The technique on Dominic Thiem's backhand probably the best in the world at the moment. There's nothing better than watching a single-handed backhand of Dominic Thiem's. That was a great shot for 30 love. Looks like another hold.
Yeah, mate, that definitely does look like another hold. Big serve. It's an ace. Kyrgios guessed wrong. It's 40 love now. We've got a few people in watching the stream. Appreciate everyone joining us for this epic matchup at the Australian Open. If you haven't liked the video yet, please hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. Come on, it's free. And we'll be bringing you all of these going through the tournament. Don't forget, the big matches are still to come. This is big. There's even bigger coming up. So, yeah, join us for those all of next week. We're bringing you at least 2 games a day. So, yeah, here we go. Dominic Thiem. He's not managed to get another game to love on the board, but 40-15. Good serve. That's long. And game Thiem. So, he's still maintaining that little gap here. Just one break. Is it enough for Kyrgios? Do you think he needs another one, or is one enough?
I think Kyrgios will back himself with the serve he's got. I think Thiem will be disappointed. He was gifting that break early on. You can't really do that against a player with the serve of Kyrgios. So yeah, I think Kyrgios, I fancy him to serve the set out now.
Yeah, for sure, mate. I think everybody's going to agree with you. Wild Live definitely agrees with you. He's saying team in 4. He's going 4-6, 6-3, 7-6, 6-4. And we got Chris Mear in. Hey, good morning from a sunny day. Sorry, I haven't updated you on the tippers. I literally went to bed as soon as the last match finished, and as soon as I woke up, I'm back into another match again. So there hasn't been time. If there's a time in a changeover, I might give it a go. But you've joined us probably a good time. We're getting closer to the business end of the set now. And will we see any nerves? Obviously, we've had, if you just joined us as well, you probably will realize that Diego Schwartzman has gone crashing out of the Australian Open, an impressive fashion by Aslan Karatsev. Aslan Karatsev, who we obviously had on the podcast. He's absolutely destroyed another person, but this time someone with inside the top 8 in the world. And Diego Schwartzman, he just wasn't really able to cope with the power of Karatsev. And what did you make of that matchup? Do you watch much of it?
Yeah, I watched the last couple of sets, and as I said to you before off air, I hadn't seen a lot of Karatsev, to be honest, before the tournament. And when you're watching him today, you're wondering, why hasn't he done this before the Grand Slam and inside the top 100? Just controlled aggression. He just hits the ball so hard from the back of the court and serves incredibly well. And he just blew Schwartzman off the court all 3 sets, really. And Schwartzman never could get in the match.
No, I mean, I even saw Schwartzman in the last when it hit 5-3. He even was trying a quick little racket change, anything he could do to try and get in the head of Karatsev, but it didn't work. Geraldine saying, "Where's JG?" Well, unfortunately, JG, he's not joining us for the morning session today. He's had some work commitments and hasn't been able to get out of those ones, but he might join us for the end of the stream. You never know if it gets to 5 sets. We got Faisal there saying, "Who's JG?" God, so rude, Faisal, so rude. And
yeah, I'm sure you'll join us in the chat at work at some point.
Yeah, for sure. And we got Chris Mear saying that easy win by Aslan. Yeah, I think Chris Mear called it as well. So did JG as well. I had to, unfortunately, back Schwartzman because I actually had Schwartzman go into the semi-finals in my bracket. So it's been destroyed. I had Dominic Thiem losing to Grigor Dimitrov because... Well, I had Dimitrov going through, but I didn't realize he was going to go through so easily because Karolina Buster retired in that match.
Yeah.
He was 6-love, 1-love down. Do you know what was the problems with him?
It was sickness, I think. I think he just had a stomach bug or something, but it's a massive win for Dimitrov. I've watched him a couple of times this tournament, and he seems to be back somewhere near his best. And to come through that match in, you expect that to be a 4 or 5 hour battle. So to come through in, just over an hour is massive for him conserving stamina for later on in the tournament.
Oh, for sure, mate. Yeah, definitely. I think he's one of these players, and I was really impressed with him in the tournament prior to the Australian Open. I think he was starting to really hit some of his best form again for me.
Yeah.
When you saw him playing against, I know that he obviously lost to Moutet and everybody was giving me stick in when we were doing the draw preview, but against Popyrin, not an easy player to play. He managed to beat him and he beat Andrew Harris as well. He obviously beat at the back end of last year in Vienna. He was beating, was it Khachanov, Tsitsipas, lost to Dan Evans, which was a bit of a shock, but I think he's at the Grand Slams, he turns up, Dimitrov. That's his type of stage.
Yeah, he goes under the radar now as well. I mean, I know he was hyped up when he was younger to be, the next Grand Slam champion, and now he hasn't done it. Everyone seems to forget about him. So if he can get to the last 16 quarterfinal stages, he's playing really well, and I think Dimitrov will go a long way in this Australian Open.
Yeah, same. I had to, as everyone knows, I have Dominic Thiem in my bracket facing Dimitrov. I have Dimitrov knocking out Dominic Thiem. So that's a real big shout, and it could go completely backfiring on me. But I've got to stick with my guns. Kyrgios, he's held his serve here. We're at 4-2. Dominic Thiem serving. He just needs to keep one game away because if he drops his serve again here, Kyrgios will be serving 4 this first set.
Yeah, I think when you look at the draw now, I think Thiem's being dealt a really tough hand. When you look at, he's got Kyrgios now, he's got Dimitrov in the next round if he gets through, and then Djokovic in the semis, Medvedev in the final, or Rafa. He's got some draw, Dominic Thiem, but
mate, if you got to win it, you're gonna have to beat all the best players. That's the way I always see it. Like you can't just hand pick an easy route through and just hope for the best, because at some point you're going to come up against some of the best players, and it doesn't make it that people always put asterisks over your name if you get an easy draw as well.
Yeah, I never paid too much attention to the draws, to be honest. I mean, as you say, the best, whoever plays the best tennis got the tournament to win it. So it's as you say, you're always going to have to beat the best players to win a Grand Slam. So I never pay too much attention to the draw, to be honest. No,
exactly, mate. And we've got Kelsey saying Shapovalov just broke Felix, apparently. That's interesting matchup. Which way do you see that one going?
I fancy Shapovalov. I just think he came to that match against Sinner. He's high on confidence, and I think he's a little bit more developed than Auger-Aliassime at the moment. I think Auger-Aliassime's a wonderful player, but he makes too many enforced errors. I think he'll improve, obviously, with experience. He's got all the ability, but I think he's more of a complete player at the moment, Shapovalov, and I expect him to come through that one.
Yeah, I mean, we're the same. What a great lob there from Nick Kyrgios, the tweener. Oh, it's a great tweener from Dominic Thiem. That's how you do one, Nick. And great play here. Somehow Kyrgios has kept in. What big forehand, and it's into the net. And Nick Kyrgios is now 30-all on the Dominic Thiem serve.
That's Thiem trying to beat Kyrgios in his own game.
Yeah, well, Dominic Thiem, that was an incredible tweener. Normally, you don't see them go back with a good distance on them and landing just inside the baseline. That was really good. But then that power forehand from Kyrgios, he just cranks it up and he raises his hand to the crowd to say, "Come on!"
Yeah, Kyrgios is going a lot cross court with the forehand, the Thiem's forehand, and he's certainly winning that battle at the moment. Kyrgios's first forehand is huge, and Dominic Thiem's struggling to cope with the power, I think.
Yeah, and Wildlife saying, I love the fake underarm serve when Thiem is standing against the back fence. Yeah, it's a wise thing. Don't forget, Dominic Thiem stands so far back, and I think it's a wise choice to even just throw one out there, even if he misses one underarm serve, do it at like a 40 love up or something. Oh, and look at that. Oh, I'm just missed with the passing shot cross court. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. It really helps out our channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be coming at you thick and fast through the Australian Open and the fourth round and onwards. So just going back to the comments a little bit here, we got Sports Reaction saying, let's go. Like this for Kyrgios, and saying this crowd is insane from Midfield Maestro. And then we got Faisal saying Thiem is struggling against the hitting opponent. I think big hitting, I'm guessing he's saying there, like Zverev or Berrettini. We saw he lost to Matteo Berrettini in the ATP Cup, but I'd give him cut him a bit of slack off that one, I think. He was just coming back into the start of the year. We got a few other people. We got Geraldine saying, what are your thoughts on Karatsev? I thought he played unbelievable, as Rafa would say, unbelievable. Great strokes, corner to corner. This will definitely be a great year for him. 2020 was an amazing year for Aslan. We think 2021, he's going to be pushing into the top 100, maybe even top 50 this year. He's that good.
Yeah, with the ranking points will certainly get a big boost if he gets to the quarterfinal, semi-final stage of this tournament.
Well, it's not. Well, it's possible. I don't think it's impossible that he goes further in the competition as well. I mean, next round he will play the winner of Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime. And for me, I think Karatsev can give both of them a good match. I think he could at least be taking a set there, if not a couple. If he plays like he did against Gerasimov, and when he only lost a game, he's just beaten Schwartzman straight sets, don't forget. I think Shapovalov will be the tougher matchup, that's for sure. But
yeah, the fact that he's won his last two matches in straight sets as well in double quick time, which means to be raring to go for the Shapovalov against Auger-Aliassime match. You'd be hoping for a 5-setter on that one. But yeah, if Karatsev, he's just beat a top 10 player in straight sets. You can't write him off in any match, really.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, you've got to be careful what you wish for, haven't you? But I think, if anything, Karatsev, I wouldn't say he's had an easy draw. I would say Gerasimov is a really tough player
Tough
to come
draw,
up
yeah.
against. He's so good, and he absolutely destroyed him and lost one game in the whole match. Then Schwartzman, that one, I would say, if you're going to play any of the top 10, I would probably say that would be the one that you'd probably want to play on this type of
Fast hard
hard court.
court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fast hard court. Yeah, for sure. I think Schwartzman, he benefits if your level drops, but if it doesn't, someone like Karatsev, like the way he is playing, he just was powering him off the court. Schwartzman struggles with that. You've seen him against Medvedev, another Russian. He gets blasted off the court a little bit. Like when the power shots start coming, he can only get them back in court, and then it's easy put away a lot of the time.
Yeah, as the comment said, it was just Karatsev going side to side, controlled aggression, consistency, and he never missed his marks, really. He just served well throughout and never really allowed Schwartzman into the match. I think he got broken a couple of times, but always seemed to bounce back and break Schwartzman and close the match out comfortably in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really comfortable. Well, let's move back to this one. Kyrgios serving now, 4-3. Just wide. I thought it was an ace then.
Yeah, these are the big games now. Dominic Thiem will know he's only got a couple more chances to break Kyrgios to have a chance of this opening set, so you expect Thiem to make returns and get the ball back in play.
That's it. Oh, it's wide from Dominic Thiem and a misfiring forehand down the line. And Kelsey's just saying Felix breaks back and holds. Wow.
Big.
That one's going back and forth, that match, by the looks of it.
It's very unlike Dominic Thiem this start, I think. I think he's made a lot of unforced errors that you wouldn't expect. You get to that first opening point there, big opening point to Kyrgios to serve.
Ace.
Yeah, to just dump the forehand out wide, it's very unlike Thiem.
Yeah. I think he always has the potential to misfire, Dominic Thiem, and that's the Dominic Thiem that you don't want to see. We saw it in the beginning of that US Open final as well. When everything's not running correctly, there's another ace from Nick Kyrgios, and your ace count's looking quite good right now, Dan. Loving it.
Good. I might have went too small, maybe 40.
Yeah. Sorry, the score isn't updating on here at the moment. I can tell you it's 40-love to Nick Kyrgios right now. And there you go. And it's a game to love for Nick Kyrgios. Well, hopefully they'll update the scores accordingly. It's 5-3 right now. Nick Kyrgios. Fingers crossed. Well, look, they're slowly starting to update the score. Well done. You finally got there, guys. And now we're 5-3, and we've got Dominic Thiem serving to stay in the first set. Good. Oh, he's got a second serve to look at here, Nick. Might need to get another coffee soon, mate. Need to keep the energy levels as high as possible this morning. I don't think I'm going to struggle with this match. The adrenaline will be flowing.
Yeah, if Kyrgios can take his first set, it makes it even more exciting. I think if Dominic Thiem had took the opening set, then it would have almost been match over, I think, a long way back to Kyrgios. But if Kyrgios can get that first set on the board, an unsettled Thiem, and make him have to come out and fight, then it could be a real 5-set battle.
Most definitely. I'm a little bit torn in alliances for this matchup. As most people who follow the channel know, my grandmother, she's from Austria, so I've got ties to Dominic Thiem, but I also do have family from Australia as well. So I'm sort of in the middle. As you can see from my flag today, I've gone with a bit of half and half. We've got Australian and Austrian. Very similar country names there. Just a few extra letters. Oh no! Apparently, Vukcevic has an injury timeout. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's 5-2 down in the third. Medical timeout apparently as well. So he's played a 2 5-set matches, hasn't he? So his legs are probably feeling it.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Dominic Thiem 15-all. The serve out to the forehand side, and he opens up the court. Kyrgios digs out a great slice backhand. Oh, great volley from Dominic Thiem. You're gonna have to be Superman to get to that one, Kyrgios.
Yeah, he's playing well. Kyrgios, he's forcing Thiem to play. He's not making too many enforced errors. This game is more or less a free hit. We know Kyrgios is going to have a chance to serve it out for this set anyway, so not too much pressure on Kyrgios in this one.
you reckon he needs to start hitting it a bit flatter just to try and just shorten the points?
Yeah, I think so. I think Thiem's struggling at the moment with Kyrgios' forehand. Kyrgios seems to be going cross court a lot to Thiem's forehand, and it's not being consistent enough yet. But as you said, Thiem's typically a slow starter, and we expect him to warm up from set 2.
Well, exactly. I think Dominic Thiem really starts firing himself up after, when he gets a good point in. He's a great person who can literally just draw confidence from his own great shots a lot. And you see the level raises very rapidly from a Dominic Thiem. He hits one for like backhand winner after another, and then there's that backhand starting to find the range with it now, hitting close to the baseline. Oh, a real short forehand there. And he's gone down the line. Kyrgios cross court. Thiem down the line. Slice backhand from Kyrgios. Here we go. They're going forehand for forehand here. Cross court. Oh, he's shortened that one. Very good short forehand there from Thiem, and Kyrgios long. So here now, Kyrgios serving for the first set after the changeover. Thanks to everyone who is joining us for this matchup. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit the like button. Come on, it helps out our channel, and it gets us seen by so many tennis fans around the world. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be bringing you Australian Open action all the way through this week and next. Right, so what do you reckon? Nick Kyrgios serving it out. Do you reckon there's any aces, or do you reckon it's a drama-filled juice that he struggles to get over the line?
I think the first couple of points are huge. If Kyrgios can take the first couple of points, then it sort of takes the pressure off and he's on the verge. But Thiem, as I said, would be looking to make returns, get the ball back in court, ask Kyrgios to hit winners, and see if he falls under pressure. But I don't think Thiem's look too dangerous yet in Kyrgios' service games, and I think as long as Kyrgios gets his first serve in, that he'll take this opening set now.
Yeah, mate, it's all about that first serve. Dominic Thiem wandering out. Hopefully we don't see any trick shots from Nick Kyrgios in this game.
This is not the time for trick shots.
Yeah, and 12 Travel 21 saying Thiem in 4 sets, Kyrgios' fitness will let him down. We got Fozer saying, what's your opinion between Nadal versus Norrie? Well, and Djokovic versus Fritz? Well, I'll give you my take after we've seen this last service game, potentially last service game from Nick Kyrgios, and then we'll come back to those questions afterwards. Here we go. Kyrgios serving. Missed the first serve. Thiem's already got a second serve to look at. Here we go. And would you call this the business end? I think I would. Yeah, we're well and truly into the business end of this match, and Kyrgios misses the half volley drop shot there. Couldn't get it up enough, and Dominic Thiem has a little window, and it's love 15, but this time not to Dominic Thiem. Great serve. Thiem's dug that one out. It looked nearly wide, but it wasn't. It was on the line, and it's 15 all.
2 great returns from Dominic Thiem.
Yeah, mate. Look at that. Nick Kyrgios has to hit the lines, it seems, to get Dominic Thiem's attention.
That forehand must have been just in.
Just like a slither. I think we saw some yesterday that were out by less than a millimeter. It's crazy.
Look right on my screen, but you can't argue technology.
Raonic has just taken the third set rather in the other match. Yeah. And Kyrgios here. Oh, it's into the net, and he's got an easy point here. It's 30-15. Wow, this is great play. And Dominic Thiem, bit of a nothing shot that. Slice into the middle of the net. Not really what you want to see from him. This pressure point in the set. He hasn't really got going properly yet. Is the pressure getting to him?
Yeah, I think, when you get into points like that with Kyrgios, you have to win them on his serve, because he just served that massive amount of aces. So it's disappointing from Thiem to just dump the ball.
Oh, it's a great serve there from Kyrgios. Yeah. Very good. And there we go. 2 set points. Nick Kyrgios. This is what we've been talking about, Dan. This is where we're going. We're going, potentially all the way in this matchup. And this is going to give him some confidence. How quickly? 37 minutes on the clock. Nick Kyrgios serving for the first set. Which side's he going to go?
You take
Gone out wide. It's a great serve out wide, and he's got the volley in. Nick Kyrgios takes the first set. Come on, we're loving that. And wow, we've got those didgeridoos. That's it. Come on, guys. Nick Kyrgios takes the first set. If you're new to the channel, and even if you're not, hit that like button on the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Because, yeah, well, this match is going to be a ridiculous one. Guaranteed, Dominic Thiem is going to suddenly come to life at some point. Oh, that was a bit too easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Thiem's going to certainly have to raise his level to get back in this one. He gifted that opening break away, and then Kyrgios never see him look back. I said at the time it was at 1-0 or 2-1 that I expected Kyrgios to serve the set out, and he's not going to go away. Kyrgios, is straight and open with the back of this crowd. He's just going to carry all the momentum now and look to get an early break again, probably in set 2.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I totally agree. He just needs that early injection. Hopefully, he can just raise the level a little bit and catch Dominic Thiem cold again, because he did that in the first set. It was very, very good play just from the off from Nick Kyrgios. In the other match that's on at the moment, there's 2 other matches in the men's side. Felix Auger-Aliassime is 6-5 up against Denis Shapovalov. Shapovalov looking to send that through to a tiebreak in the first set. And Martin Fucsovics is 2-1 down against Milos Raonic. He had an injury break during that third set. Not sure if there's a problem there. Hopefully he's okay. Can he push it to 5? He's one of the fittest players on the tour. If anyone can go 5 normally, it'll be Martin Fucsovics. We'll have to see how fit he is. But we've also got Simona Halep. She's a set up against Kudermetova. Or like we like to say, a Kudermetova. She normally has. She definitely doesn't have no worries. She has a lot of worries right now, and it is Simona Halep that is causing them. Can she make a comeback in the second set? I'm not so sure, but she has done very well recently. She obviously got to the final against Sabalenka, but got blitzed off the court. Did you see any of the Sabalenka match last night?
No, I haven't seen it. I've got it on my list to watch as a replay this afternoon when I'm half asleep. But yeah, Sabalenka's in an unbelievable run of form. I mean, she won them titles at the back in 2020, kicked off 2021 with her winning Abu Dhabi. And she's got to be one of the favourites for this title with the confidence that she's got and the tennis that she's playing.
Oh, mate. Yeah, definitely. If you saw the game last night, anybody who joined us for it, it was an incredible performance. Anne Lee, don't forget, is the player who is in hot form coming into that matchup. And she got blasted off the court. Sabalenka turned up with all guns firing. And there was an odd break point here and there from Anne Lee. There's odd signs that she could do something, but it was quickly extinguished by that Sabalenka power. The aces were flying. The forehand was powerful. I think it's going to be a real tough matchup for Serena Williams in the next round. That is got to be tie of the round, though.
Yeah, there's that, and Muguruza and Osaka as well.
Me versus JG. That's my winner versus JG's winner. Only one of us can go through.
Yeah, I've gone with Osaka for the tournament, but
I know
Muguruza's playing brilliant tennis as well. I don't think she's dropped a set yet. So
there you go. Dominic Thiem is just held to love. Oh, I'll just find the button. So let's check the games to love there. We had 1 apiece in the first set, and now we have another one for Dominic Thiem. So he is 2-1 up on the games to love. So I better update the little ticker. I've got it running across the bottom of the screen at the moment. So we got Thiem is leading 2-1.
Yeah, Felix has got 2 set points as well against Felix set against Shapovalov.
That's impressive. And it's just taken it. Felix Auger-Aliassime has taken the first set against Denis Shapovalov, coming back from a breakdown. That's impressive stuff. So I just want a quick moment to say, if you really want to help the channel out, and if you don't have a way to listen to your music, you can sign up for a free 30-day trial with Amazon Music in a link in our description below, and it will really help the channel out. It's free. You can cancel it at any time. So, and that will still, yeah, it will help us out at Game to Love and help us keep improving the channel. But moving back to this one, Kyrgios 15 love now. Good serve down the tee. Look at that. That's what we like to see from Nicky. Well, I'm not going to call him Nicky. I probably would hate me if I called him that. I'd like to get your take, obviously, on your main man, as we know, is Novak Djokovic. He's playing Taylor Fritz. Do you reckon that he's going to have any trouble going past Fritz there?
Well, Fritz is a good hardcore player, to be fair. He's had a few good wins at the Australian Open in the past, but I don't think we saw the best of Djokovic against Tiafoe in round 2, so I expect Djokovic to certainly play a more clean match today and be more authoritative with his ground strokes. He was too passive the other day, which he said himself. So I think Djokovic will win that one in 3 or 4 sets and progress through to round 4. But yeah, Fritz is a good young player, and if he serves incredibly well, then he might take a set or 2. But yeah, Djokovic is a huge favourite, I think.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, obviously, I've got Djokovic to win the tournament. I think that he's the one who will only get better as the tournament progresses. Yeah, and there's another, exactly. You're on the ball more than me, mate. Here we go. Champagne's popping there. So that's another one for Nick Kyrgios. He levels up the game to love count at 2 apiece. So let's, well, I just was going to go back to touch on Faisal. He was asking about Rafael Nadal versus Cam Norrie. How do you see that one going?
Well, I enjoyed watching Norrie yesterday. I think he played really well. You know, he's got that lefty serve use as well, and it's nice to see a Brit in round 3. I mean, we've had 0 luck so far in this tournament, but
yes,
nice to see a Brit, and it'll just be, I mean, you can't expect Norrie to beat Rafa Nadal, but it'll be a great experience for Norrie. It's the first time he's played Rafa, and he'll gain a lot from the match. So yeah, I expect Rafa to beat Norrie comfortably, probably in straight sets, but a great achievement for Norrie to reach the round 3 of the Slam, and it'll be a great experience for him to face someone like Rafa on a big centre court of a Grand Slam as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's one of those matches, isn't it? Just the same as like Michael Moe yesterday.
Yeah.
He sort of had his limelight, and he didn't play badly either.
I played well in patches, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought he just played actually quite a good game, but it just Rafa on Nadal. You're going to have to play out your skin to literally even get close to a set off of Rafa. So
yeah, it's just a different animal, Rafa. I mean, his double-handed backhand, his forehand, his serve, everything about Rafa is just on point. So it takes some special performance to beat Nadal.
Yeah, it definitely will take some special performances. And Joel, saying Norrie really steps up against the biggest players, so it will be interesting. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Norrie does. And Kyrgios with a net hit that just drops over the other side of the net, and we've got 15-30 here on the Dominic Thiem serve. It's very interesting. If he could get a break now, could we see a repeat of the first set?
Yeah, the second set's huge. At this point, I still think Thiem's favoured because of their fitness and, you know, the matches that he's won. But if Kyrgios can take the second set, then surely he has to be favoured for the match.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. And Dominic Thiem, I know I was saying he is a confidence player, but if the confidence isn't going and he can't get into the match, you might see him wilt a little bit under the pressure of the crowd. You would expect him to make a run for this match at some point. There we go. He's fired that one away. Well played from Dominic Thiem. Very, very calm and collected that point. And we've got, I was just reading back through there and saying, Vinay saying, Fritz may win. Well, he's a tough competition to Nadal. Well, Fritz is actually playing Djokovic. So I'm not sure. He can only meet Fritz in the final if they were to meet. And I'm not sure Fritz will be making it all the way to the final. No offense to Taylor Fritz or to, we were speaking to Taylor Fritz's physio. We had him, the Wolf. He was on an early podcast back at the beginning of the pandemic. So Yeah, really nice guy, the Wolf. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Also, go check out our interview with Aslan Karatsev as well. That was last week. Just go on the channel.
Great
You can
point.
see. Yeah, break point. Kyrgios here. It's into the net, and the crowd are going crazy. Look, and he's raising the roof. He's like, come on, come on. He's encouraging them. He's saying, go to the bar, get another 5 pints. I want to hear this, the roof come off this place.
Yeah, if Kyrgios wins this point, I think he's favourite for the match.
Yeah. And Treble 21 saying, is this business end for the set 2? Oh, what a winner down the line from Dominic Thiem.
Yeah, great.
That was really, really composed from him there. He's just trying to stay in his own head a little bit right now. He doesn't want to let the whole atmosphere get to him here. So
Yeah,
nice.
I've been surprised. I think Thiem looks a little bit flat. He doesn't seem to be quite at the races. Never at the same intensity as usual. You know, he's not serving great. His forehand's gone away with a number of times. And I don't know. He doesn't seem to be fully in this match yet.
No. Well, it's good for Kyrgios.
Yeah.
Great return from Kyrgios with the power, and Thiem just gets it back. Then there's the forehand. That was a good one from Thiem. A lot of pace on it, and he's forced Kyrgios to hit it wide. We're advantage Thiem now, and this is a big hold if he can hold here after saving that break point. And then Geraldine saying Kyrgios has a serious chance of winning this.
He does.
Faisal saying, do you think that Rublev will make it through to the semi-finals? Oh, it's down the line. Kyrgios. Oh, great. Oh, no, it's a long volley from Thiem. We're back at deuce. I thought it was a good one, but it's hard to judge the trajectory of the ball from that angle. Normally, Dominic Thiem's so much more solid than this.
Yeah, he's made a lot of unforced errors that you wouldn't expect from Thiem. His game's built on very clean, consistent tennis, and it's not what he's producing so far.
Exactly.
But he didn't play well in the warm-up events. I mean, he started off this tournament with 2 straight sets wins over, low-ranked players, which you'd expect. But he didn't play well in the warm-up events against Berrettini or Rafa in that exhibition match as well.
People were giving me a bit of a stick as well. I had my pick at the end of last year for Dominic Thiem to win the Australian Open. And then after his performances, I changed it to Djokovic because, look at that winner from Dominic Thiem. And if that's not enough to get him, get those juices flowing for him, I don't know what is. Because that was incredible. That was giving Kyrgios a taste of his own medicine with that massive forehand cross court.
Yeah, got the approval from Kyrgios as well, which
5.5 minutes this game so far, and Dominic Thiem has arrived, I think, now.
He's had to, hasn't he, really?
Yeah.
Kyrgios is bringing a great level.
Oh, what a winner down the line there from Nick Kyrgios. Come on. I think that deserves a button press, mate, for that one. Oh, I think Thiem's going to have to break for me to get the Thiem button out.
Was that Alex Diminor getting a bit of credit for Kyrgios' forehand?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. We know are such good mates there. That was still on there from the ATP Cup, but I thought I'd leave him on there as they're such good mates. Didn't want to wipe him off there completely.
He's playing really well as well, Diminor, actually. Great player to watch.
Playing really well. So it's so promising to see 2 Australians really making good runs at the Slam in Australia as well. They don't have much luck down under in that tournament.
I read in his second round match, he served the fastest serve of his career at 142 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So that's I didn't realize Diminor served that quick.
Oh, and there you go. And Joel's saying, do you have an Austrian theme? Do we ever, mate? But unfortunately, the Austrian one, I couldn't get any actual Austrian music for it. But Dominic Thiem holding after 6 minutes there, that's got to be worth a button press for Dominic Thiem, surely. Did I even upload the button for Dominic Thiem? Have I been a little bit lackadaisical and forgotten? That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be a bit sad if that's the case.
It's a huge hold for Thiem, that one.
Yeah, massive hold. Well, sorry if my internet goes a little bit right now because we can't have no Dominic Thiem button, can we? I'm just going to have it upload just for a second, so my internet may go a little bit choppy, but thanks everyone. As long as you can still hear me, that is the main thing. I'm more impressed by Dominic Thiem in that game. That showed the resilience that we need from him now. He didn't go away. Kyrgios always loves eating his towel. What is this, just a normal thing for him? Why is he always eating it? I don't understand. Does this help with some sort of anxiety or something? I don't know. Oh, it's uploaded pretty quick. Let's have that Dominic Thiem button. There we go. Equal support. And look who's made it in. And we got Jackie has made it in. How you doing, Jackie? Great to see you. And we've got Melez saying there, live on the Thiem train. Also, the son of a BG. Hate machine today. Joel saying, what about Scooter, the techno band who sang the Logical song? They were Austrian. That is very true, mate. And I do remember that song. That was with that super squeaky high-pitched voice, wasn't it? Never live a life alone. Na, 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 na. Wasn't it that one?
As the underarm serve, and it worked.
30 love, Nick Kyrgios here. The underarm serve, mate, is out. And wow, that's what we like to see. He's tricked Dominic Thiem finally. And now he's got it all to think about. That was perfect use of it, as we were saying earlier.
Wild. Yeah, it's a perfect play to use it against. So you say he stands against the back wall, takes some retrieving that ball down.
Wow, what a passing shot from Dominic Thiem. And Mel is saying there, Wild Live is on the Thiem train. Yes. Well, the Thiem train hasn't really got going yet. It's still stuck at Station Kyrgios right now. And Kyrgios might not let him out the station. Great serve there from Kyrgios. It's too good. And 40-15, he's flying through his own service game here.
Yeah, if Kyrgios keeps serving at this, then there's very little Dominic Thiem can do to get in. Kyrgios has got that monster first serve and he's hitting the straps throughout, really, so far. And Thiem hasn't really looked like breaking the Kyrgios serve yet.
There we go. Oh, it was a close one, that one. 12 travel, 21 saying, I thought Scooter were German. I think Austria and Germany both speak German, though, don't they? Oh, my grandma speaks German. She's Austrian.
Oh.
Go. Nick Kyrgios holds, and we're back. 2 games all. Here we go. This is exciting. How do you guys think that this second set is going to go? And Mitzi is saying, who is eating towel? Kyrgios. He's always got that towel in his mouth for some reason. Since every single changeover he has it in. I'm sure he would play with it in his mouth if he could.
Yeah, I feel like Thiem's hanging on a little bit here. The momentum's all seems to be with Kyrgios, and you're sort of just waiting for Kyrgios to get the break. Thiem needs to switch the momentum and try and get into one of the Kyrgios service games to put him under pressure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That is a real good serve from Dominic Thiem. His serving's picked up a bit now, and that's good to see. Oh, that's my normal morning alarm going off. You can see how much earlier I wake up today, isn't it?
It's a good job you weren't required for that alarm.
Yeah, exactly.
Set 3.
That's it, mate. And then we've got Chris Meir giving us some predictions there. Kyrgios 2-0. He's saying, then 2-1, then Nick to close it 3-1. He reckons. Great drop shot there from Kyrgios. Thiem can't get it over the net, and it's 15-all. Dominic Thiem is he's just staring into his racket constantly in this match so far. He can't quite believe what's happening, I don't think. He's normally so prolific.
Yeah, it was a nice shot from Kyrgios, but Thiem really should have made that passing forehand.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And we got Wild Live saying, my heart wants Kyrgios to win this match, but I fear it would come at the cost of some good matches later in the tournament. Who's to say Kyrgios won't bring you more? Who's to say Kyrgios won't win the tournament? That's too far. Dominic Thiem trying to put it away. Too good this time. 30-15, Dominic Thiem.
Yeah, I was talking on Twitter the other day about, just imagine if we got a Djokovic Kyrgios Australian Open semi-final. That'd be It'd be insane to watch.
Yeah, Djokovic versus Kyrgios. I think everyone wants a matchup between those two after their back and forth on well, it's not even just on social media anymore, is it? I think it's crossed out into the real world, this dispute they're having. I don't think Djokovic wants any part of it, though, to be honest. I think he doesn't have time for Kyrgios.
No, he just starts to get. It's a bit petty, isn't it? Really, he just gets dragged through the mud, really, Djokovic, about it. But he's got a tournament to win at the end of the day, so I'm sure all focus is just producing on the court.
Yeah, and Dominic Thiem holds his serve, a nice, comfortable one there. And we've got 3 Feli Zestigles. I'm not sure if I said that right. Hey, guys, what is your opinion about the Roger Federer return to the tournaments? Huge from Portugal. Not sure the last bit means, but what do you reckon on Roger Federer's return?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think ever a tournament's quite the same without Roger. Depends what shape he's in when he comes back. I mean, he's had a long layoff, but he'll be returning at Wimbledon this year in 2021, which he'll go down as a huge favourite there. Hopefully they're back in a crowd. But yeah, it'll be nice to see Roger back competing again. Hopefully he's fully over the knee injury and able to produce some of the quality tennis that he's capable of going into Wimbledon and the US Open as well.
Yeah, he's not the type of person to just come back, is he? Unless he's completely ready. I think that it would be great to see him back on court, but I don't want to see him put at jeopardy, 1, his health, and 2, the fact that he's never pulled out of a match in his career during the match. He's only ever finished all the matches. It's just a testament to what a professional that guy is and how much respect he has for other players and the sport itself. So I don't want to see him really compromise himself or his ethics by having to make a decision like that. Hopefully he just comes back when he's ready and it's ready for Wimbledon. That's all we're hoping.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but I think we might see Roger retire very soon. Just a 39-year-old after 15, 16 months off with a serious knee injury. Can anyone really see Roger getting back to the very top and competing for Grand Slams? I'm not sure personally. Like Dominic Thiem and Nadal and Djokovic and all the next gen players coming through, I think it's going to be difficult to see Roger return to the top.
I don't know. I think he might surprise us all, mate. I think we could see him in another Grand Slam semi-final at least once more. That's my personal opinion. I'd love seeing Roger Federer playing, but obviously we've got Andy Murray. He's on the comeback at the moment. He's playing a challenger over in Italy right now.
Yeah.
If JG's been sort of saying if he doesn't win that challenger, is it curtains for him, really?
He's played pretty well from what I watched. Managed to watch both of his matches and he's looked pretty good. I mean, not his absolute best, not fully consistent yet, but I think, that'll take time. But yeah, we talked about this before on the podcast, and I don't think Andy's the type, similar to Federer, that he's achieved so much in the sport. He doesn't really need tennis, and I think for both players, if they didn't think they could get back to the top, then they wouldn't be back competing. So I think it's important just to give Murray time on the court to get some solid wins and be happy with his game and improve and find that consistency again. And if he can get Wimbledon and make a big run, then that would be huge for Andy and Roger as well.
Yeah, mate, I think so. We both want to wish them both well. I hope they both come back to the top of the game. That's all we can hope for these top players. They got Geraldine there saying, "Have you ever considered becoming a commentator, Ben?" I think I already am. That's what I feel like already. So we've got JG. He finally makes it into the chat, and he's Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. And then, exactly, Mellors. JG, that is misspelled. Yeah, come on. There's an A and a U in Oz. JG laughing there. No, there you go. There's the correct spelling. You've seen it on the graphic, JG. Come on. But here we go. Kyrgios, 30-15. Can he hold his serve again? Currently, we had Dan's prediction of 38 aces. Was that right?
Yeah, 38, yeah. I think it's pretty good so far.
7 so far.
No,
I went for 25. Oh, it's into the net. And here we go. 40-15, Nick Kyrgios. And Ken Lee has jumped in there. Where is JG? I know, he's there. He's right there in the chat, mate. Look, he's laughing.
I think where is Dominic Thiem to be more? He hasn't turned up yet in this match. Just waiting for Thiem to kick into gear and play a quality game and threaten the serve of Kyrgios, but it's just not happening.
Ace, Nick Kyrgios, and that's what we wanted to see.
32.
Wow. Sorry to cut you off there.
Yes, it's to go for my prediction.
Yeah, mate. It's just another one to add to the tally there. And Mel is saying, JG, the GTL network is booming with Dan and Tweena chipping in. Yeah, it's great to have you guys joining us. Like, obviously, Dan, we had Tweena Head as well joining us for these live watch-alongs. So, yeah, it's fantastic. We got Mark there asking, where can we stream the match? If you've got Eurosport, I believe they're showing it on there. If you're not signed up, it's only if you're in the UK or Europe, it's 99p for the whole month. So do that. Or if you've got a gambling account, you can watch it on there. Like Sky Bet, Bet365. Oh no, and Ken Lee, they're saying the side effects of the vaccine is kicking his ass. And JG saying, I'm working, and cries loudly. And then says, we love Dan and Tweena. Wildlife work is so overrated. And then midfield maestro, is there a Dominic Thiem button? Yes, there is a Dominic Thiem button. I even had to upload it because I forgot to upload it, but I haven't had much chance to use it yet anyway. I've used it once. We need to see something special from Dominic Thiem, not a fault like that shot.
I can see a tie break this set, and the boss is starting to warm up and hold serve comfortably now.
There we go, slice. It's wide, and here we go, 15 all. And there's not really been many convincing Dominic Thiem service games so far in this match.
No, there's too many enforced errors. He hasn't gotten to a rhythm yet and found that consistency that he usually does. He plays a couple of nice points and then plays a couple of poor points, and it's just not all 100% there for Thiem yet.
No, it's definitely not. We've got Omar saying, where can I watch the match? Well, you can watch it on Eurosport, or you can watch it, I believe it's on ESPN as well if in the US, or if you've got a gambling account, they're showing it on there. Here we go. Anyway, 15 all. Dominic Thiem plays it down the center of the court with his backhand. He's just sort of opening the backhand up now. And then the forehand down the line's too good for Nick Kyrgios. 30-15.
Just caught the line.
There we go. And is that JG asking, what is Thiem doing wrong?
Good question. I think it's just the unforced errors. Just, errors that you don't expect Dominic Thiem to make. He won the Grand Slam last year with consistent tennis, not making too many enforced errors, and he's just, the forehand for me looks a problem today. He doesn't seem to be timing it as well.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Kyrgios is playing really well. He served fantastically well. He's keeping Thiem deep in the court, asking him to go big, and Thiem hasn't had the answers so far, but he's in front in this second set, which is most important. And I think if Thiem can take the second set, then it should settle him down, and we'll see a better Dominic Thiem for the rest of the match.
Yeah, he needs something to get him going, doesn't he? He really needs something to get him going. I'm not sure what it is. Is it going to be something that he does or Kyrgios does? But he's gone for the tweener from the baseline. He's still pulling out the trick shots, Nick Kyrgios. And there you go. Look, they're now into the rally. And that's got to be infuriating if you're Dominic Thiem a little bit, that he's playing around down the bottom of the court there. And Thiem holds, but... oh dear, we got Joel asking there, what do you think of Schwartzman going out to a qualifier? Well, you're watching this channel very regularly, Joel. You should know how much we speak about Aslan Karatsev even before this tournament. We had Aslan Karatsev on the podcast. We spoke to him briefly whilst he was in his hotel during the ATP Cup. If you haven't checked out that interview, go onto the channel. It's on there. It's the last player interview that we had. We're not that shocked that he beat Schwartzman, to be honest. JG said that he thought he'd beat Schwartzman. I had Schwartzman going further in the draw because I didn't have Karatsev going as far. I'm a bit apologized to Karatsev. I didn't think he would be meeting Schwartzman, but after watching him against Gerasimov, I thought it was definitely possible, and he absolutely destroyed Diego Schwartzman. It wasn't even that close. It was really, really impressive. Just looking forward to his next match now, and I can announce that Milos Raonic has now gone through against Martin Fucsovics, who not sure if he had a slight injury.
Yeah, I think he really struggles from that medical timeout. Simona Halep through as well against Kudermetova in straight sets.
That's it, mate. That was really, really good, nice, comfortable win there for Simona as well. 6-1, 6-3. She'll be happy it wasn't another Tomljanovic matchup where it was back and forth and her trying to pull it back from the brink, isn't it?
Yeah, that was an energy-sapping match, but more comfortable today against a tough opponent. That's a good win for Halep. And she faces the winner of Swiatek in Ferro in the next round, which will be a good match either way, whoever she faces in that one.
Exactly. And then the other match is on right now. It is the Battle of the Canadians. There's a big shank there from Dominic Thiem. Oh, no. There you go, 15 love to Nick Kyrgios. But yeah, Shapovalov is a breakup in the second set. Don't read too much into that. He was a breakup in the first set, and he got broken back and lost the first set. So Felix still a set to the good. I think that one could be going all the way to 5, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think it'll go 5 as well. Two quality young players. I think Shapovalov will come out on top in the end. As I say, he's got a more complete game at the moment, but I think it'll be 5 sets, certainly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Shapovalov is going to be used to the 5 sets. Oh, he's just missed that. No, he hasn't. Did he miss that point? Yeah. Just missed that forehand there.
Kyrgios is just cruising through his service games.
So, there you go. Believe that is an ace. As good as. No, he couldn't return it in. And there you go. And that is also a game to love. Yeah, and Denzel saying Kyrgios needs this set so he can win the match.
Yeah, I think whoever wins this set's probably favoured for the match. If Kyrgios goes 2 sets up, then he has to be favoured. But if Dominic Thiem can level it and improve in sets 3, 4, and 5, then he has to be favoured for the matches. There's a huge few games coming up now.
Yeah, exactly. And thanks to everybody for joining us for this epic matchup in the 3rd round. If you haven't liked the video yet, please hit that like button. Bless you, mate. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be bringing you tennis thick and fast in this Australian Open. Here we go. We got Dominic Thiem serving at 4-all. And sorry, I've missed the button, which is well and truly the business end. So here we go. Dominic Thiem, and it's that scoreline that we've seen so often. Love 15, Dominic Thiem, and now 15-all. Soren loving it.
From Team
JG loving it. They're all called for the business end. The business end came out. Yeah, and we've got Michael saying, what's the win predictions? Well, before the matchup, I said Dominic Thiem in 5. So I'm going to have to stick with my prediction. And Dan, you had Dominic Thiem in 4, is that all right?
Yeah, so I need Thiem to win the next 3 sets for my prediction, but at the moment I'm not so sure. Kyrgios has turned up better than I expected, and Thiem is certainly not playing as well as I expected. 2 opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah, JG saying Nick has to break here. And here we go. Dominic Thiem, 30-15. Where's he going to go? Puts it out wide to the Kyrgios backhand. It's a great play. I think it's wide from Dominic Thiem there. And it's 30-all. And this is the chance now for Nick Kyrgios. Can he get 2 more points in this game? Can we see 6-4 again in the second set?
That Thiem forehand's been so hit and miss throughout this match.
Mate, it has.
2 very poor unforced errors on the forehand side this game so far.
Yeah, here we go. We're not even going to get a chance to see. Oh, it looked like a great serve there from Dominic Thiem. The crowd getting riled up there after the first serve. Here we go. Yeah. Good serve. Oh, it's a second serve. Ooh. This is tense. The crowd are getting really riled up. Where's he going to put the second serve? It's out to the forehand. Kyrgios gets it back in court. It's only a slice there from Thiem. Kyrgios does it a little safer. Then he goes big forehand to Thiem's backhand. He attacks the net. He goes, oh, he's still in the net. Great volley, Nick Kyrgios. Look at that. And he didn't do enough with it, did he? Didn't do enough with it. Dominic,
it's a great, as you say, it's a great volley from Kyrgios, but Thiem put it straight at him. He has to go down the line there and ask Kyrgios to be under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, wow. This is getting, and JG there saying, wow. Yeah, I agree. Wow.
Absolutely. If Kyrgios takes this, perfect time to break.
Exactly right, mate. Exactly right. Here we go. Dominic Thiem serving. It's into the net with the first serve, and the crowd go crazy for that first serve miss.
Yeah, they serve this game, Thiem.
Yeah. Here we go. Second serve. It's down the tee. Kyrgios loops it up. Dominic Thiem goes with the drop shot. Well played, Dominic Thiem. Under pressure there. He could have fluffed that.
That was clutch tennis.
Yeah, very much so. God, squeaky bum time right now for Dominic Thiem. Most definitely. The crowd are on the edge of their seats here in Melbourne. Yeah, and I feel like I'm on the edge of mine right now as well. And if you're on the edge of your seat, please hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button. Come on, join the GTL community. Oh, it's great play. Dominic Thiem forcing Kyrgios. He's hit into the net and it's another break point for Nick Kyrgios. Here we go.
Into the forehand miss.
Yeah, mate. This is another forehand. The misfiring forehand is the story of this match for Dominic Thiem. Is it ever going to change? Or are we going to see Nick Kyrgios come into fruition here in this second set at the perfect time, the business end? And he's all business right now, Nick Kyrgios. Good serve. Oh, it's just bounced over. Dominic Thiem with the big backhand winner. And that deserves a button for me for Dominic Thiem. Yeah, great one there from Dominic Thiem. Fired away that forehand, backhand rather, cross court. Very, very exciting. 22 winners from Dominic Thiem so far this match. Here we go, Juice. Serves out to the Kyrgios forehand. A huge return from Kyrgios. And now Kyrgios attacks the net. Dominic Thiem goes for the pass. Great volley from Kyrgios. It's long. And another break point, Nick Kyrgios. That's what I'm talking about. Love that, Nick. Love that.
Look at really how Thiem on the ropes, I know, isn't he?
Aggression from Nick Kyrgios is second to none right now. Do you see how he's attacking the net, really putting the pressure on the team ground shots right now?
He's got to take one of these break points. So now while he's on top of Thiem, he has to take advantage. Try and nick this second set as well.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. The third break point for Nick Kyrgios here. Great serve from Dominic Thiem. Great return from Kyrgios. He's playing it into the Kyrgios back and it's down the line. Dominic Thiem, he's misfired and Nick Kyrgios breaks.
Wow.
Come on. Look at that. Look at that. And Andre's saying, someone have a site where you can see it. You can watch it on any gambling account, ESPN or Eurosport. Damn, these crowds are sick, says Faisal. What do you make of that, Dan? Come on, give us your take, mate. Come on, give us your take.
Well, I can't actually hear the crowds because the commentary would play through on the stream. So I'm just watching the crowds and I'm imagining the noise. But yeah, what a time to break for Nick Kyrgios. But it's disappointing from Thiem. Look at his perspective. You'd expect him to cope with the pressure of that service game, with the matches that he's won in the past, and he made 4 or 5 unforced errors in the forehand there that he would never ever make usually. So disappointing from Thiem, but yeah, fantastic from Kyrgios, and he's just got the service set out now. It's looked an easy task so far. We haven't seen Thiem create a break point at all. So as long as Kyrgios finds the first serve, then
let's give him some credit though, Nick Kyrgios here, because it hasn't just been all misfiring team. It has been Kyrgios adding the pressure. He's attacked the net much more than I thought he would do, and it must be a tactic. He thinks if teams misfiring, put him under even more pressure, get into the net. His volleying's been good as well, Nick Kyrgios here today. His return game has been pretty incredible, even on some big serves. So Kyrgios serving out for the second set here. This is big ace, Nick Kyrgios. That's it. Come on, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oh, he's missed that one. And then we got a lot of people there. Soren saying this would be quite an upset. It would indeed. Jake saying, I told you Kyrgios in 3 and it's 30 love. Nick Kyrgios 2 points away from this second set. Thanks to everyone for joining us. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit a like button on the stream. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button now. I'm telling you, this is coming at you thick and fast, this GTL. God, this is a match and a half. Oh, it's into the net. Into the net. Come on, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Relax.
He's serving absolute bombs at the moment.
Yeah, look at that. It's wide. And we got set points. 3 of them for Nick Kyrgios. And let's go, Nick. And sport reaction. How can you hate Kyrgios? Yeah, he is so good for the sport. You cannot hate on this guy. He hacks the rafters. This guy's 47th in the world. And no doubt he would pack the stands. And he's the underarm serve to win the set. Yes, come on, Nick. I love that. Have you ever seen anyone in their life serve an underarm serve ace to win a set against a top 3 opponent? This is literally unbelievable. I cannot believe what we are witnessing here at the moment, Dan. This is incredible.
Try telling me Nick Kyrgios is not good for tennis.
Come on, this guy is prime. I think this is what I said. His nickname should be Prime Time, because when Nick Kyrgios is on the court, everyone wants to watch. And I'm glad that I'm watching it right now. I just feel sorry for JG, mate, being at work. He's done it, he says. Insane, says Geraldine. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone for joining us. I know I keep saying it. Sorry, I'm just so hyped up. Please hit that like button, help the channel out, hit that subscribe button as well. Come on, join us for all the other streams we're going to be bringing you. Oh, let's have a look through some of these stats. I need to get the adrenaline back down again. We've got aces 10 so far. I think both of our ace counts are going to be in question if this only goes 3. I had 25, you had 38.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a 5-setter, match aside and tie break if I'm going to get close.
Look at that first serve points one percentage, 87%. That's incredible. Really is incredible. And if we have a look down here, look at this. The winners, it's surprising, really. It's not as many winners and not as many. Well, he's had less unforced errors. That's probably where the difference lies, just those unforced errors, really. But I think it's just the all-round game, really, of Nick Kyrgios, his variety. And that's what I said yesterday. The way he's going to beat Dominic Thiem is being unpredictable, being the type of person. And if you watch this channel, you will know that I say time and time again, if you've got somebody stood against the backboard waiting to receive a serve, then you play underarm serves. I don't care if it's Dominic Thiem there. I don't care if it's anyone there. It just keeps them guessing. Do not be predictable. Don't just serve a big serve all the time. Serve an underarm serve. It works. He's just proved it yet again. So, great drop shot from Kyrgios. Sorry, need to get a drink now. Gosh, this is getting a bit too much for me, mate. Oh.
Yeah, Thiem's a player that likes to be in control of everything. He likes to get into a rhythm and just play, regular tennis, but Kyrgios doesn't allow for that. And like you say, he's upset Thiem's rhythm. He's been unorthodox, and it's worked. You know, he's played fantastic so far and fully deserves to be 2 sets to love up.
Yeah.
Oh, what a return.
Oh, mate, and here we go. Look at this, 15-13. Ollie Pearson, thanks. New sub. Love that. Cheers, buddy.
This is a huge
Welcome
test
on board.
of Thiem's character now. You know, if Thiem goes an early breakdown this 3rd set, then it could be curtains.
Mate, exactly right. Exactly right. Oh, my God. Dominic Thiem looks tense right now, and the crowd are not helping. The crowd are definitely not helping him. Here we go. And I apologize there, Soren. I feel cheated of a consolidation. I'm sorry, I got too hyped. And here we go. Kyrgios has got 2 more break points. I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm pinching myself. What is going on right now? I can't quite believe it.
This is an insane level from Kyrgios. M2 winning returns as good as you're ever going to see.
Yeah. This is crazy. This is crazy right now. Here we go. 2 break points once more. Can he follow it up again? Oh, it's a good serve. Kyrgios gets it back with interest. Dominic Thiem being passive on his forehand. That's not good to see. He hits it down there. Oh, it's close. So close with the pass from Kyrgios, but it's got one more. One more break point. Come on.
I thought he made that backhand pass there.
Yeah. I know. It was close. It was like this far. It's very, very close. But very, very close.
Thiem looks to have gone into shallow a little bit, as you say, a little bit passive, not trying to hit the winners.
I think he's wishing the ground would open up and swallow him right now on this court, because the crowd are not on his side whatsoever. Great hit serve there, but Kyrgios, it's into the net by Kyrgios. Thiem needs to get out of this game, otherwise it could be the beginning of the end for him here.
Yeah, it's the first power shot Kyrgios has played in a long time.
Yeah. And then Alanda saying, this is too much showboating for a guy who never won a major. That's why we love him, though. Prime time Nick Kyrgios. Great return there. Oh, what a winner from Dominic Thiem. Nonchalant, that one. He just didn't even move his feet, just flicked the backhand, and it just went perfectly into the opposite corner of the court. Look at that. Didn't even move his feet, just bent his knees a little bit, flicked it. And JG saying Nick versus Djokovic is a must-watch.
Yeah. I hope the match happens.
That would be ridiculous. If we get to see Djokovic versus Kyrgios in this tournament, that would be insane.
There might not be any crowds, though, which will certainly favour Djokovic.
Yeah, that's too good. And for Dominic Thiem to come back and save those break points, he's got to have one. Wow, there you go. Dominic Thiem gets on the board in this 3rd set. I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for joining us for this matchup. Let us know your predictions in the live chat. How do you think this is going to go? Are we going to be in 3, 4, or 5? And what scores as well? If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. Haven't hit that subscribe button. Come on, guys. Press the subscribe button. And the little bell. Get the notifications going as well. What do you reckon? Come on, Dan.
Well, my prediction's out the window, to be fair.
Yeah, your prediction's gone, mate. You've got to make a new one.
I can see Kyrgios in 3. Honestly, I don't think Thiem's got that much intensity at the moment. He doesn't look like breaking the Kyrgios serve, and for me, it looks like he's hanging on. And I think if Kyrgios can just get a break, then I think Kyrgios can close this match out in 3 sets.
Yeah, I think so, mate. We've still got a lot of Kyrgios in 4s here. My before the match prediction was Thiem in 5. So if that happens, we're going to be in here for the long haul. The match, we're only just under an hour and a half so far for the first 2 sets. Kyrgios into the net there. Bit of a poor decision, really, to go down the line, I think, the high part of the net. And the LH saying Nick's performance is unstable. It can unravel very quickly for Kyrgios, remember that. But I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm just going to enjoy how well he's playing today.
Yeah, if Thiem could get a set on the board, the match might change very quick.
He's into the net. Can Kyrgios pass him? No. Dominic Thiem puts it away, and look at this. Dominic Thiem not really believing in his own hype too much yet. I think he just is going to keep cool, calm, and collective here. He's just biding his time, I think. I think he's hoping for a Kyrgios level drop, and that's when he's going to really step it up.
We haven't seen any signs of a Kyrgios drop yet so far, but this is a chance for
It's a
Thiem.
massive serve. He got it back in play. And there you go, into the net from Thiem. 30. He needs to keep that big serving going. If he doesn't keep the big serving going, we're going to be in trouble for Nick Kyrgios. That is really like what's keeping him, just keeping Thiem at arm's length, let's say.
Yeah, they're just 3 points, which are frustrating for Thiem's side. But as you say, if Kyrgios can continue to bomb that serve down, then it's incredibly difficult for Thiem to win a point.
Exactly. And then we got another match going on at the moment. Felix Auger-Aliassime is 1 set up against Denis Shapovalov. Shapovalov serving to stay in the second set. It's 5-4 Felix in that, and it's 40-15 Shapo. Here we go. Thiem backhand from Kyrgios. They're going backhand for backhand. Thiem. Oh, it's long from Kyrgios, and it's a break point for Dominic Thiem here. How is this the turning point of the match now, though?
His first break point of the match, I think.
Yes, mate. This is pretty crazy. Dominic Thiem. Is this another US Open version of Dominic Thiem from the US Open final? Saw him against big serving Zverev in that one, and he looked down and out in that final. But this is a sort of it has the feel of a sort of final in Australia, the way the crowd are really behind Kyrgios. He's missed his first serve. Dominic Thiem. It's now or never, surely. It goes big backhand. Great volley from Kyrgios. Big forehand. Another volley from Kyrgios. Thiem's into the net. He can't get there.
That volley from Kyrgios was unbelievable.
That was ridiculous. Where did all the power go?
Anywhere but was it put away for Thiem.
It literally just
died.
Yeah. Incredible. His volleying, for me, has been the surprise package of this match. He's been so good.
At the net, has he?
It's like cat-like reactions at the net there. I think out of some of all the players on tour, you don't want Dominic Thiem hitting a baseline shot at you when you're at the net. He had times to hit it hard as well.
Big time tennis from Kyrgios. Exactly what he needs.
Amit saying, come on, Thiem, save the tennis. Well, I think Kyrgios is bringing the tennis today. I think he's bringing the entertainment factor. Oh, it's wide from Dominic Thiem there, and his head slumps over. And the opportunity of the break point, it seems far away now. And Kyrgios, he's just one big serve. He's challenging sort of that shot, but
yeah, that's an error that Thiem would very rarely make at this stage of a match. You know, massive stage of the match, 40-all, trying to get a break.
Oh, he went for the underarm serve again. He's into the net this time. And look at Dominic Thiem. He wasn't standing as far back now, is he? And that opens up the opportunity for Kyrgios to hit the bigger other serves. That's what I mean about keeping Thiem guessing. He loves to stand so far behind the baseline. Oh, good return shot there from Thiem, though. And juice. Kyrgios annoyed at himself, really. He had more of an opportunity to do more with that ball. And he allowed... Yeah, Kyrgios saying, stop shouting during the points. Yeah, shout in between. If anything... Kyrgios being put off by his own fans, hopefully they won't be his downfall. That would be terrible.
Anyone but himself, I think, usually for Nick. But,
yeah. Yeah, and Travel 21 saying, we all want Thiem Djokovic in the semis, so Thiem needs to win. Kyrgios will lose to Dimitrov if he wins this. Yeah, but there's no guarantee Thiem will beat Dimitrov. Dimitrov, don't forget, he's fresh as a daisy. He just won, he got a retirement victory over Carreño Busta. So he's going to be in fine fettle. Oh, no. And Nick Kyrgios with a big shank there off the racket. The lamb shank is definitely turning up there, and not a good time either. Now we've got break point Dominic Thiem again. Is he going to let Kyrgios out of this game? This game's been a long one.
Yeah, Thiem has to break him to switch the momentum.
No, ace. Dominic Thiem doesn't even get a sniff at that break point. That's incredible.
Too good.
And Kel said the boo birds are out. And then Amit saying, I missed that one. Nick Kyrgios is the vaccine. Jam it in my bloodstream. I like that. Nick Kyrgios. Oh, just wide on the first serve there. It was pretty close.
It's mad how deep team stands on the serve return, isn't it?
Yeah, good return. Dominic Thiem playing it down the middle. Kyrgios passively hitting it back. Now he's gone a bit more power. They're playing it forehand down the middle. The slice by Nick Kyrgios is into the net. A weird chopping action there. I'm not sure that was the time for it.
Yeah, straight shot choice when he's been hitting the forehand so well down the line.
I think he's trying to keep the variety though, and that's the thing. That's the thing he needs to do, but I think it was just bad timing. There we go. Another break point for Dominic Thiem. This is the third one. Oh, and he's got a second serve this time to look at. There we go. Where's he going to put this one? Oh, it's into the Thiem backhand. He's fired the backhand long. There we go. Thiem, big forehand. Kyrgios slices it back. Thiem opens up his body down the line. Kyrgios gets it back. Thiem drops it back in. Kyrgios backhand. Slice from Dominic Thiem. Oh, he's hit the net cord, Kyrgios. And it's finished off. Dominic Thiem has broken. Just like that, mate. And before you know it, Dominic Thiem is back in the match. And Mele's saying the choke is on. Well, no, as well. We got this, and we got Go Team. So I'm sure Thiem's team will be happy about the way he finally got that one over the line. But don't get your head down, Nick. This is where the mental side of tennis comes in. And if he gets his head down, this isn't going to be good. But remember on GTL, it's not a break unless he consolidates. We've had Kyrgios. Unfortunately, I apologize to Soren. I haven't been hitting that consolidation button. I got all these other things to think about. JG's normally in with a lot of these button presses. I haven't even hit the break button either. Just been too into this match. All I've been hitting is Aussies and Dominic Thiem buttons. Yeah, exactly. No, I know, Melis. I know. JG's normally on that button. I'm doing a lot over here. Come on, give me a break. Come on. Trying to bring you jam-packed action here today.
Yeah, it's a great start to that third set from Thiem. Exactly what he needed. I think to try and switch momentum and settle down, and he's done exactly that. So.
It's a bit, I don't know, lethargic now. Some of these shots from Kyrgios, I'm not sure what's going on, and he's complaining a lot. He's not happy with himself.
This was always going to happen. You know, Kyrgios is playing at a super high level. He was always going to have a dip. Any player would, so not too much to worry about for Kyrgios yet. And
there's a great ace there from Dominic Thiem. And are we going to get a game to love from Dominic Thiem now? Wow, this is what a turnaround. This is sort of the way that you sort of saw it going. Was it too good to be true, really, that Kyrgios would be 2 sets to love up against Dominic Thiem? But it's not over yet. Well, it's a fault. It's faulty love, and you'd think he would consolidate the break from here. Yeah, if you haven't, if you've only just joined us, rather, and you haven't liked the video yet, please hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well. Great drop shot here. Thiem's in. Oh, he's gone for the lob. Is it going to land in? No, it's long. And there you go. That is consolidation. There you go. You got the double button press. Oh, I'm trying my best. Hopefully you're happy with that one this time, guys. There we go. We got consolidation Dominic Thiem. Be interesting to look down some of the statistics in this third set so far. That was interesting. Had a -1 on double faults. So now you get that. They just changed it quickly. Excuse me. Right, we have a quick look down in this final set so far. Obviously, Kyrgios has only served once. I think that just the first serve percentage just came down a bit, and that was the key. That's the key to the match. And you see already in this third set, 7 unforced errors from Nick Kyrgios already. Dominic Thiem, that's more what we're used to seeing from him. 5 winners to 1 unforced error. So that's going to be, is that going to be the tail of the match? The winners to unforced errors count. Dominic Thiem needs to keep that in the positive. Can't allow that to go. I know, Mela's saying there. And a game to love. Jeez. I know. So many things going on, isn't it? And I can announce another match has just kicked off. Your man, Novak Djokovic, Dan. He's off and running. Nice on serve at the minute.
Yeah, I've got it on the split screen. I'm trying to watch the comments, watch Thiem, watch Djokovic all at the same time, but I'm doing all right.
Yeah, mate. There's a lot going on, isn't there? There's a lot to contend with. And J. Lord Viloria saying, my lord, what a match. It's like a final match, yeah. Kyrgios, absolutely sensational, and Thiem just amazing too. Yeah, this is just the match that we hoped it would crack up to be, and it is. Melez reckons this set's over.
Yeah, it's difficult to see Kyrgios getting back in this set from 3-0 down, but
yeah, it's going to be really difficult.
Thiem's hasn't played his best yet in this match, but he does look to be warming up. He's played a lot better this third set so far.
Exactly, mate. Excuse me. Here we go. Oh, good serve. Kyrgios attacking the net, but Thiem's shots are firing now, and a great passing shot there from Dominic Thiem. And there we've got Kelsey in there. Uh-oh. Felix up 2 sets to love.
Felix to love, yeah.
Wow. 7-5, 7-5. George saying Kyrgios going off. There you go. That's better from Kyrgios. We don't want to see him get completely creamed in this third set. He's only 1 break down, remember. He can all come back.
Yeah, the scoreboard looks like, 3-0 always looks like it's miles away the games, but he's only 1 break down.
Yeah, ace from Nick Kyrgios. Well done. Sticking in it. And Dominic Thiem, even though he consolidates, it's always weird, isn't it, in these matches or sets when you're serving first. Like you said, if you hold your serve and break once, you can be 4-1 up. And it always looks so lopsided, but it's just 1 break of serve.
Yeah, I don't think the set's quite done yet. We've seen Kyrgios has been able to get in the team service games quite often. So he's quite capable of crafting some breakpoint chances, I think, in this third set still.
Exactly. Been love there, Dominic Thiem. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 15 love. Where's he going to serve this one? His serving's improved, and I think that's a testament to him, really. He had to shore it up a bit. Nick talking to himself there with a poor return of serve there.
Yeah, Thiem's serving a lot better in this set and looking to be aggressive on the backhand, which is working well for him as well.
Kelsey saying Kyrgios is always a game away from losing the plot. Yeah, I think you're right. It's always close, isn't it?
Probably a point away, to be fair.
Yeah, 1 point away, 1 racket smash away. Here we go. He's going backhand for backhand with Thiem. Thiem pulls out the slice this time, though. Goes big backhand from Thiem down the line. It's too good for Kyrgios. And George saying that Kyrgios needs to apply the pressure now. Yeah, he really does need to apply the pressure. Yeah,
he's lost a bit of that aggression. Kyrgios is just allowing Thiem to unload his ground strokes and put Kyrgios in the defensive, which was what Kyrgios was doing to Thiem at the start.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Here we go. 40 love. He's going for another game to love as well. Seems to be getting through those thick and fast. Oh, it's close, that one. Very, very close. Oh, it's got back in court. Slice from Nick Kyrgios here. Then they're going down the middle. Kyrgios hooks it long, and there you go. Dominic Thiem, another game to love. I'm just going to go and use the bathroom very quickly. If you just want to keep the guys entertained and just give them your take on the match so far. 1 sec, mate.
Yeah, just watching Djokovic. I'm just actually going to break up on Taylor Fritz. Looks to be playing a lot better than he did in the opening couple of sets against Tiafoe the other day. But Yeah, talking about Thiem and Kyrgios. Kyrgios started the match very well, being aggressive, keeping Thiem on the move, using the crowd to his advantage, hitting lots of aces. And Thiem's looked a little bit strange in his performance. He seems to be playing better now in this third set when it's become now or never. But he lacked that much intensity at the start. Didn't look to have the same aggression and consistency in his play that we usually see. But full credit to Kyrgios. He took his break point chances, particularly in that second set at 4-4 was a huge break and served it out. And Thiem's done exactly what he had to in this third set. We obviously know he had to win it to turn the match around, but to get that early break against Kyrgios and sort of switch momentum and change the way the match was going was massively important. At 4-1 up now, he looks a massive favourite for this third set, and we'll see how it goes from here. Just hope Nick doesn't completely fade away from this match, and he hasn't played a lot of tennis over the past year, so hopefully fitness isn't an issue, but this set looks almost done. It'll just be down to Kyrgios to see how he recovers in set 4 and whether he can gain a big break in set 4 early on to switch momentum again to his side. But yeah, just a fantastic match so far. I think it couldn't really be anything less. Nick Kyrgios against Dominic Thiem at the Australian Open is always going to be a fantastic match to watch, and it's certainly lived up to its billing so far. As we see, Nick Kyrgios fire down another brilliant ace. I think it's around his 10th of the match. I did predict 38, which looks a long shot now. I think a match might need a match-deciding tie break in the 5th set if it to get anywhere near 38 aces. But Kyrgios playing freely now. He has to hold serve quickly and try and put the pressure back on Dominic Thiem, try and get some more break points. But 30 love up now. Kyrgios playing aggressive, solid tennis.
Great ace there from Nick Kyrgios.
Yeah, another one. Here's counters flying up now.
Yeah, mate. This is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for this this set to maybe go the other way, just so you can get a few cheap ones on the board. As you can see in the match, he's got 14 aces so far. 15. Sorry.
Well, 15,
great winner there, and it's a game to love for Nick Kyrgios this time. Need to keep track of these. So we've had 2 more games to love for Dominic Thiem in this set. We got another game to love for Nick Kyrgios there. So that's 2, 1. How many do we have here? We got 3, 2. Then we got 3, 3. Then we got 4, 3 to Nick Kyrgios. Then from the first set, we got 4, 4. And we got 5, 4. So 5-4 Nick Kyrgios in total on games to love there. But quite interesting. But make sure I update the banner, isn't I? 5-4 Kyrgios. So it's not that strange to see that from a Kyrgios match, though.
No, you'd expect lots of holes to love for Kyrgios. Yeah. Thiem's serving a lot better in this set. Kyrgios hasn't really got close to him yet, apart from that opening game. So it does look like a Dominic Thiem third set at the moment.
It definitely does, mate. It definitely does. Good return there from Kyrgios. And Thiem's really starting to push Kyrgios around the court. It's up to Kyrgios, a great winner down the line from Dominic Thiem. It's up to Kyrgios whether he decides to really run around this set to try and get these back, or if he just saves the energy. For me, I think he just needs to conserve it and just hope to go big again in the 4th.
Yeah, I think the set's about gone now. I think, as you say, there's no point killing yourself to try and get balls back, and just ask Thiem to play an overhead. I think to save yourself for the 4th set and try and clinch it then.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Definitely. Dominic Thiem looks like he's gaining in confidence the more this match goes on, though, and that has got to be a worrying sign for Nick Kyrgios and the crowd as well. 40 love again, and look at this. We're getting games to love thick and fast in this matchup. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm just going to say thanks to everybody who's joining us for this one. And if you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Come on, join the GTL community. Oh, good return there from Kyrgios. He's into the net. He's gone with a drop shot. Thiem's in. Oh, great angle from Thiem. And there you go. Game to love, Dominic Thiem. And surely. Dominic Thiem, 1 game away now. He's got to the magic 5. The first time in this match. Can he do it? This is the question. Can he get it over the line? It looks like he can.
Yeah, I think that's 3 holes to love in a row for Dominic Thiem. So you'd expect Kyrgios to hold serve here and just Thiem to close this third set out 6-3 probably.
Yeah, well, you would assume that's what was going to happen. Let's have a quick look at what's going on in the other matches at the moment. Can announce that Felix Auger-Aliassime is a break up in the third set. He's already 2 sets to love up. Don't think many people called him to win this match. Looks like he is going to go on and win it at this rate. And obviously, the other guy who's playing world number 1, Novak Djokovic. He is 4-1 up in that first set. And Dan, with a little smirk on his face there, he's loving it right now.
He's doing very well. Didn't start well the other day against Tiafoe, but looks to have put that behind him, and he's back to his best in this open set against Fritz.
Are you keeping one eye on that match at the moment?
Yeah, I've got the split screen on, trying to watch 2 matches at once, but over time I've become pretty good at it.
Nice, mate. Yeah, can you give us any insight into that match? What's going on there? What's been the sort of real take for that match so far?
Djokovic is just doing what he does, defending well, counter-punching, getting a lot of Fritz serves back in, which a lot of players don't do, and just putting the pressure on Fritz, and he's forcing errors. Fritz is 40 live up in this service game, so it looks like getting 4-2, but Djokovic just doing what Djokovic does, really. Playing every shot in the book very well, and he started very well in this match, yeah.
Look at that, JG. He might be at work, but he's still giving us the stats, and it's Kyrgios is 28-2 at Grand Slam level when winning the first 2 sets. That's a pretty hefty. But was he playing Dominic Thiem in any of those matches? That's the big question, really. What was the opposition? Because this is high level, and look at that for a half volley from Nick Kyrgios, and he wants a game to love again. By the looks of it, we're getting those thick and fast, aren't we?
I can't remember Kyrgios missing a volley in this match, to be honest. He's been brilliant at the net.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Game to love. And look at that. And the game duration for that game for Nick Kyrgios was under 1 minute. And something quite interesting I saw earlier in the Schwartzman-Karatsev match, it was almost like Karatsev just wanted to get it back onto his own serve again. Schwartzman won 1 service game at the end of the match in 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's pressure on Dominic Thiem now, though. The crowd will certainly get behind Kyrgios, and, if you can win the opening point.
Wow, this is huge. Great serve. Kyrgios gets it back over. Dominic Thiem attacks the net. Oh, he's hit it straight at Dominic Thiem, and not with any pace at all. Dominic Thiem with the right tactics there, clearly. Attacked the net, put the volley away. It's too good. Well-constructed point, really. Very safe and very effective.
Yeah, he's starting to find his first serve now. That's important for Thiem with his game style. He likes to get that short return, then fire a backhand down the line and gain control of the point, and he's done that well in this third set. Yeah,
what do you reckon the key is for Kyrgios to stop Thiem getting back into this match?
I think this keeps serving well. That's Kyrgios' biggest.
Oh, the racket's gone, mate. Just threw it halfway across the court for some reason.
Yeah, just keep serving well, keep being aggressive, and focus on holding serve. He's been able to create breakpoint opportunities in them 2 opening sets, so just go back to what you were doing then, being aggressive, attacking the net, taking time away from Thiem. And if he can get 1 break in that 4th set, then he's, favoured to win the match again.
Dominic Thiem is hitting the ball clean now. And it's set point ×3 for Dominic Thiem here. And we're not going to get a chance to press it otherwise. We've got to have the business end. Bit late for a business end. Good serve. Can he get another game to love? Good play from Kyrgios here. He's staying in this rally. Good cross court. What a power from Thiem, and Kyrgios needless. What is he doing? A tweener from the baseline there. But it doesn't matter. I don't think he would have won that game anyway. He accepted defeat, and Dominic Thiem is back in the match. losing count of how many games to love we're having at the moment, mate. It's just ridiculous.
That's 4 in a row.
Look at the end of that match, the end of that set, rather. We just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to love in one set. This is And Soren saying, I disapprove of that misuse of the business end. Yeah, apologies. I sort of forgot to press it at the right time, didn't I? Come on, cut me some slack. JG is the business end man. But either way, we've got a game on our hands. Yeah, we do. Yeah, misuse of button. I deserve some sort of fine for misuse of GTL buttons, I think. I mean, I haven't been pressing some of the buttons at the right time. I've been misusing some buttons at the other time. Oh, God, JG's going to be having a right go at me after this stream, I tell you. Anyway, so what do you think? Fourth set. Give us your take, Dan. Who do you think is going to take it?
The momentum's certainly with Dominic Thiem now, serving, as well as he is, but it's a real 50-50. I think it'll be down to whoever takes the break point chances. And yeah, I think the momentum's certainly with Thiem. You wonder, is Kyrgios a little bit fatigued? Is that why he's getting frustrated? So I think, Thiem's probably the favourite in this fourth set, but Kyrgios can get back in the tennis he was in sets 1 and 2, then no reason why he can't close this one out.
No, exactly, mate. I'm just going through the game to love count again, just counting them up. I didn't keep track. We got 5-2, got 5-3, we got 5-4, 5-5, and we got 6-5 team. Then we got 6-6. So I think we're at 6 all on games to love right now. This is crazy. I think I'm only going to update at the end of each set coming on. And Nick Kyrgios starting this set well. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, important that Kyrgios is serving first as well. If he can get a 5-4 ahead and 4-3 ahead and put Thiem under pressure, he'd be on the verge of winning the match.
Yeah, exactly. I bet you can probably get some good odds on Dominic Thiem going on to win this matchup. If you click the link in the description, you can get a sign-up bonus with BetUS. And it is use promo code GAME2LOVE, and you get 125% sign-up bonus. It's a good deal, and I think that you could earn some potentially good money off it, because Dominic Thiem right now, he could earn you a real packet. And if you want to help the channel out as well, this one for free, Amazon Music. You can sign up to that for a 30-day free trial, and it'll help the channel out. There we go. Nick Kyrgios getting back into his service game here. Well, say getting back into it. We've had so many games to love in the past few games. I think that he was looking all right at the end of the set. It was just the beginning he fell apart a bit.
Yeah, this match is racing by. We've had 3 sets completed, and I don't think we've touched 2 hours yet. Just under 2 hours match time, so the sets are flying by.
Gets like that with a Kyrgios match, though. He's got such a big serve. I think we had a similar thing in the Umber match as well. The sets were flying past. Both of those players were serving big, but we still did get some entertaining rallies too. Oh, and Kyrgios there couldn't really do much with that backhand. Thiem back into the rally and now controlling from the baseline. His backhand's looking a lot better. Big forehand Kyrgios returned by Dominic Thiem. That's long from Kyrgios. 30-15. There we go. And Mella's saying this will come down to a tiebreaker or 2. Yeah, so far yet to see one.
Yeah, I thought we'd have seen some tie breaks in this match, to be honest, but not to be yet. But a match deciding tie break in the 5th set would be some way to finish it.
Yeah, for sure. And there they go. This is he needs to get this first game under his belt here in this 4th set. If Dominic Thiem gets his nose in front, it is going to be if Dominic Thiem gets his nose in front, it's going to be a real tough way back for Nick Kyrgios, I think.
Yeah.
And then it says people talking again whilst Kyrgios is trying to serve. I think he still gave the crowd a wink as well, just saying, like, come on, guys, calm it down a bit. Oh, close to an ace there. There we go. Where's he going to put this one? Goes down the middle. Thiem returns down the middle, and he's bluffed it, and he big shout. Kyrgios very frustrated with himself right now. Missing easy forehands is not a good sign. Dominic Thiem
starting to fall apart a bit. It was absolutely painting the lines in the first sets 1 and 2, but from set 3 onwards, he's starting to become a little bit erratic on the forehand side.
I'm just trying to have a look at this comment that we've had here from Chris Meir sent in. What are these stats for? Sorry. Let us know, Chris Meir, so I can give a quick take on what you've sent. It's normally pretty interesting. We're saying, oh, Kyrgios going big on the forehand. Oh, Thiem fires it out there. And look, we're back at juice now on the Kyrgios serve.
Yeah. Pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Dominic Thiem here is really he's just turning the screw little by little, and he's watching the cracks form in the game of Nick Kyrgios. And look, you can see he's rattled. He's shouting to the crowd. His team.
Yeah, he's clever team now. He's not looking to be too aggressive. Making force there. He's just getting the ball deep, asking Kyrgios to go big, and he's just imploding himself, really.
Ah, okay. Apologies, Chris. I read this as like an odds you were reading out. 6. I thought it was like the odds of Nick Kyrgios is 6/9. But no, Kyrgios is 6 wins in 9 when he's 2-love on 2-1. And they are the people that he has beat, or they're the results. The 6 ones he's won, I believe. Interesting, though. Yeah, thanks for that, Chris. Good to have these stats on hand. Oh, there you go. Wildlife saying, work ethic aside, Kyrgios would be so much better if he had a solid forehand. It's big, but it's potentially misfiring. He's gone with a chop there, and Dominic Thiem is now just pushing him around the court. He's taking it on the volley, that one. Kyrgios just, pushes Dominic Thiem back a bit. Now Kyrgios is back in the rally. He's got a good backhand. Thiem, this is one of the longest rallies of the match. Oh, Thiem digging it out. Down the line from Kyrgios. Great shot. Dominic Thiem scampers, gets it back. It's forced. Is that in from Kyrgios?
Wide, I think.
Yeah, it was wide. And we're back at juice. Well played, Dominic Thiem. Recoverability was fantastic.
Yeah, great defense from Thiem, and he's certainly up to his defensive level in the 3rd and 4th sets. He's asking Kyrgios to hit more shots and forcing errors now.
Yeah. Most definitely, mate.
This is a big game now. If Thiem wins this game, and he turns favourite for the match, but if Kyrgios can just hold on and put the pressure on Thiem next game, then
turn the screw slowly but surely. Turning the screw. Ooh, fault there. Second serve, Dominic Thiem far behind the baseline. Kyrgios not doing much with his ground shots at the moment. Oh, it's a good backhand from him there, though. Where's he going with his forehand? He puts it back to the Thiem backhand. Now he's going into Thiem's backhand. It's wide, I think, and it's break point. Dominic Thiem, and this is, how many times have we seen this? Dominic Thiem, he can be down and appear to be out, but he's just got a dog inside him that never gives up. And that's why we love Dominic Thiem, because he can produce the incredible comebacks. And look, Nick Kyrgios noticeably rattled right now, and it's not good to see, I have to say. Oh, big serve. Thiem gets it back in. It's a good drop shot. Thiem's got to it, though. Kyrgios gone for the lob. It's in. Oh, Thiem's got it back in. It's a drop shot again. Thiem's into the net. It's wide. Well played, Kyrgios.
Brilliant play from Kyrgios. and Thiem.
That deserves a button. Wow. That was unbelievable there.
Yeah, from both players.
Yeah, really, really impressed by how Nick Kyrgios regained his composure there and forced Dominic Thiem around the court. This is a do or die game. Look, we're 11 minutes into this fourth set, and now we're really seeing. Oh, and it's poor from Nick Kyrgios. Chopped it into the net.
It's the weird shot choice when he's been hitting, the forehand well. Just a weird shot choice there from Kyrgios. Another break point for Thiem.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad to see. It really is sad to see from Nick Kyrgios. What is coming next? Oh, it saved another one, mate. I just can't. I just can't call this one right now. I mean, just when you think Kyrgios is out of it, he's back in it.
Yeah, comes back. Yeah.
Oh god! But like La is saying there, Thiem loves a 5-setter.
He does. The fitness is definitely on.
Hey, big serve from Kyrgios. That's what he needs to bring back. That first serve. Where has it gone? It's disappeared recently.
Looks like he's got a definite fan in the crowd, Kyrgios there.
Yeah. He apparently gave a compliment to the guy from the crowd for cooling out now. He's having a go at the crowd for cooling out. Now he's complimenting the crowd for cooling out. Either way, he's going to speak to the crowd, I think. Great drop shot this time. And Thiem's in, but he really has upped his level now. Look at that drop shot from Dominic Thiem. Yeah. I think the standard has really risen from Dominic Thiem right now. Before, he would have probably not even made that. Now he's hitting a winner off of it. And I was going to say thanks to Chris Meir for all of your contributions. And I've just updated it for you. There you go. You're up there, second on the leaderboard for the top tippers. If anybody else fancies donating or helping the channel out, supporting the channel, yeah, you can do it. Send us a super chat. It's always much appreciated. Or yeah, you can. There's a link to donate in the description. So we appreciate all of you. If you're new to the channel, haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. It does help out the channel. And subscribe to the channel, obviously. And it's gone with the underarm serve. Dominic Thiem's looking to punish him. It's long. There you go. He did punish the underarm serve that time, and we're at 10.5 minutes now in this first game. Can you believe this right now?
He read the underarm serve very well there.
Yeah, he did. Big serve. Oh, too good. And God, I don't think these long games are going to frustrate Dominic Thiem. If anything, he's going to have more in the gas tank.
Yeah,
Kyrgios is going to be getting more tired. Do you not think?
Yeah, he's stepping the energy up with Kyrgios. Even if Thiem doesn't win this game, to just stretch Kyrgios and take it to a deep match and long points is going to favour.
There you go. Nick Kyrgios finally holds. Love to see it. Well played, Nick. I am seriously impressed with that. And the crowd have erupted now. Oh, Nick Kyrgios. Oh, Nick Kyrgios. Love to hear it. Normally get that song mainly at the boxing, but they're bringing the boxing to the court here because I think, Tyson Fury, he would probably say right now that Nick Kyrgios, he's having a great match right now. And I think he's proved in that last game he is a fighter. So, come on, Nick. Get it over the line, son. That's what we're hoping. And if Tyson was here, that's what he would be saying to Nick. And you can see the crowd are on their feet right now. I'm just thinking, have I got enough water to keep me going through this? Might even have to crack open an early beer. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the set's right in the balance now. As we said, a positive for Dominic Thiem that he managed to get into one of the Kyrgios service games and really stretch it out and try and tire out Kyrgios. But Kyrgios held it in the day, so he's still, leading in this set. And
yes,
can he craft another breakpoint opportunity to try and put Thiem back under pressure?
Exactly, mate. I mean, we're dying to see. Oh, there's something a B or something on the court. Not sure what's going on there. Thiem needs to hold his serve here. He cannot go down the early break. You know that Kyrgios will get confidence.
Yeah,
Steps in. Sorry.
Kyrgios will get a serious second wind as well if he manages to break Thiem.
Oh, and Thiem is playing really well with his shots at the moment. Look, nearly out that one. Kyrgios doing well to hang in this point. He's done good recovering. Oh, great angle there from Kyrgios on the backhand. Cross court, played it down the line. Thiem running around. Oh, Kyrgios seemed to have run out of energy there in that point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Melez saying, Nick is a dosser. Yeah, here we go. And it's midfield maestro saying it's going to be easier to hit winners as both get tired. I think Thiem has got the right tactics here. He's just moving Kyrgios around the court now, zapping that energy. That gas tank is getting less and less. I get the feeling. I think Kyrgios probably only has maybe 6, 7, 8 games left in the full gas tank mode. And then after that, we could be seeing him running on fumes. And we're seeing it a bit now already. Just leathered that one, trying to shorten the rallies. It's not worked. And Dominic Thiem looks like he's going to grab himself a game to love soon.
Yeah, I think this would be the 5th game in a row that he's held to love if he does it.
Yeah, let's have a quick look back and have a look. Look at that one. Look, considering that was Kyrgios' service game to Dominic Thiem's right now. And he does hold, and he does hold to love. Game to love. Well played, Dominic Thiem. And it really seems that Dominic Thiem is in control of this set at the moment. He is indeed. What do you reckon for Djokovic right now? Do you reckon Djokovic is the Djokovic match?
He was 5-3 up.
Wow.
5-3 up 7 for the set, and now he's 30 down at 5-5.
Is this a big upset on the cards for Novak Djokovic? He's 15-30 down. Oh, 30 as I spoke there. But 5-all. Taylor Fritz has pegged him back in that first set, like you're just saying.
Yeah, Fritz is playing some good, solid, aggressive tennis. He's got Djokovic under trouble at the moment. He played 2 fantastic games. Oh, what a pass.
That was amazing. You can't serve that type of serve for Dominic Thiem and not expect him to hit a backhand cross-court winner.
Yeah, that backhand's really starting to fire, isn't it now?
Really seeing it. Really seeing it. The Melez said, Dan, you're watching the wrong match. Noel was on the ropes. He's got both ones. Yeah, exactly. Dominic Thiem from the baseline here. Nick Kyrgios is looping them up. He's sort of asking Dominic Thiem to control the rally, and Dominic Thiem's obliging here. He's got Kyrgios on the ropes here, and he's played the drop shot. Kyrgios is in! Great passing shot, Nick Kyrgios! Look at that! Yeah, and as we're speaking as well, Felix Auger-Aliassime is 5-2 up, 1 game away from going through to the next round. And that's against Denis Shapovalov. He has taken the first 2 sets, 7-5, 7-5. So it's not long until we get to see Felix in the next round, I feel. What do you reckon on that match? Do you reckon that's done and dusted?
Yeah, it looks it now on the scoreboard. Pre-match, I did actually think Shapovalov would win, but it must have been a great performance from Felix that I'll probably try and catch later on in the highlights. And yeah, he's such an exciting young player, Auger-Aliassime. Not a huge surprise.
Long from the return there from Thiem and some cheap points. This is what Kyrgios needs right now on his serve.
Yeah, he needs a couple of cheap games where he just serves a few aces and Thiem makes a few errors, allowed to refill the gas tank and stay ahead in this 4th set.
Exactly right. Big serve there. Thiem is miles behind the baseline. Kyrgios backhand into Thiem's forehand. Great forehand down the line from Thiem. You can't attack the net without a decent approach shot.
Yeah, Thiem was missing those passes in the first 2 sets, but he seems to have really dialed in now. He's hitting his straps and finding the marks.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. 40-30. Doesn't want to see another deuce. Needs a big first server. It is big. Thiem is so far behind the baseline, though. He's gone with the drop shot. Thiem's into the net. And well finished.
Yeah, it's a great point from Kyrgios. I mean, Thiem returned that serve was actually in line with the ball goal.
Yeah.
So it was a great drop shot and then took real advantage. Good volley at the net. 2-1, Nick Kyrgios.
Yeah, just bear with me 2 seconds, mate. I just need to go and put the kettle on quickly. I need another one of these coffees. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Just give the guys an update, if you can, on that Djokovic match whilst they're in the changeover, because it's currently 6-5 Djokovic and 30 love Fritz.
Yeah, it looked like a routine opening set for Djokovic. He was 5-3 up and serving for the set and seemed to fall apart a bit. Credit to Taylor Fritz, he got lots of returns, forced errors from Djokovic, but very unlike Djokovic to not serve a set out. And was actually love 30 down, hit 5-5 on serve. Looked like Fritz was almost favoured for the set, but he did manage to recover and hold. Now it looks like we're going to a tie break. So, yeah, not worrying from Djokovic, but a little bit strange from performances. We usually see him cruise through the opening 3 or 4 rounds in Melbourne, especially. But just talking as Nick Kyrgios is sipping on his Pepsi Max. Don't see many tennis players doing that, but yeah, a little bit strange from Djokovic that he's having these close, tight sets against players like Fritz and Tiafoe, but might do him well later on the tournament, having that experience in the court and court time. But yeah, looks like a tie break in the opening set of Djokovic Fritz, as Thiem and Kyrgios look to get back underway with Kyrgios leading 2-1.
Wait for that to boil. Have to nip off again and then make that in 2 seconds. But yeah, they're coming back out onto court again here. And Djokovic threatening the break by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's massive games now. Every game in Thiem Kyrgios, you almost feel like one break either way would be enough to clinch this 4th set.
Yeah, exactly
but
right.
The scoreboard pressure on Dominic Thiem, Kyrgios leading now. If Thiem gets broken, could unravel very quickly.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Yeah, that scoreboard it throws a lot of pressure on. Just want to thank everyone for joining us in this watch along. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button too.
Yeah, the second week of this Grand Slam is going to be unbelievable. Thoroughly enjoyed the first week already, but the second week's going to be even better somehow.
Yeah, mate, we know it is. This is a standard from the first week. Oh, Kyrgios into the net for some reason there. I don't know why he attacked the net there. Bit of a bizarre choice of or just a decision rather to come into the net on a weird shot from Thiem. And you see the unforced error count there now at 33 for Nick Kyrgios and 23 for Dominic Thiem. So if we have a look through the statistics, yeah, the winner count 36-34 for Thiem. So there you go. It's starting. The tables are starting to turn in this match. It's all about the serve of Kyrgios, though. Really. Here we go. They're going forehands down the middle right now. Oh, great forehand there from Kyrgios. He's gone drop shot. Dominic Thiem's into the net. Kyrgios not sure where to put it, but Thiem, is that too good? Think so. 40 love, and yet another. These service games are flying by, quick and very thick and fast for Dominic Thiem. Doesn't like to drop many points, does he, on the serve?
No, I think this is his 5th or 6th hold the love in a row if he gets it. I think he's won like 20. There's a 24, 25 points on serve. I think he's won.
Exactly. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 40 love.
Tie break just about to get underway as well in Djokovic Fritz.
Big from Thiem there, and his serving is so much better. My kettle's boiled. I'm just going to quickly make that coffee before we go back. Pour that hot water in. 1 sec, mate.
Yeah, Djokovic and Fritz has gone to a first set tie break. Djokovic just took the opening point with a fantastic backhand volley, but yeah, Fritz has done incredibly well here to force a tie break. He was 5-3 down this set, so to wrestle back a tie break against Djokovic is a great start for him. You probably feel that Fritz needs to win this open set if he is to win the match, but you expect Djokovic to find some of his best tennis in this open set tie break and take it. As Kyrgios and Thiem get back underway 2-2. Again, every game's huge in this 4-set now. You think a break either way would probably be enough. As Kyrgios goes along there in the forehand, good start to the 5th game for Dominic Thiem.
It's looking like Dominic Thiem's match, really, at the moment, isn't it? Would you not say?
Yeah, I think the tables are certainly turning. But as you say, if Kyrgios can just produce one game on return and somehow catch a break, then he's probably favoured to take this 4-set. But at the moment, Thiem's certainly playing the better tennis and looks the fresher of the two.
Exactly. And I'll do you guys a deal as well. If Nick Kyrgios can break Dominic Thiem, I'll crack open a beer at 10:30 in the morning. And I'm giving you my word on that. That's how much that if he gets it, I'm going to make a commitment to you. This coffee will go down the drain, and then I'll get the beer in early on the Friday.
It's a great shout, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go, 139 people in. Thank you for joining us for this exciting matchup down under. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that one too. Don't know why I went American there for a second, but I was mixing my words up. Here we go. Anyway, Nick Kyrgios, big shot down. It just seems that Thiem is getting everything back in, really. He's recovering from all of these shots right now.
Djokovic dominating the opening set tiebreak there, 4-love up so far. In good form to take the opening set against Fritz, who's done very well to fight back actually in 4-set tiebreak, as I mentioned.
Well, look at these guys again. Midfield Meister saying, "Don't you have to work, Ben?" Yeah, but come on, one beer's not going to affect it, is it? Actually, I've got a meeting literally straight after this, so yeah, I've just got to make sure I don't want to have like 10 beers, but I can have one. Come on, it's Friday. Yeah, I'm not an advocate of morning drinking, though. I'm just saying I'll do it for Kyrgios.
No, I'm not a fan of morning drinking either.
Nah, mate, definitely not. Here we go. It's not going to. It's only be a Carlin anyway, mate. So, or maybe I'll have a cider. It's a bit more fruity. There you go. Nick Kyrgios holds. Fantastic. Come on, Nick. Oh, it's a bit hot, that coffee. I think I've burnt my tongue.
Yeah.
Be careful, mate.
Every hole's huge. I just feel like at some point, Kyrgios is going to get into one of the team service games and put him under pressure. And if he can just capitalise and play a couple of brilliant points and get the break, then he's on the verge of this match.
Yeah, we said Felix won in straight sets in the end there. We got Bokal in there. Hi, great to have you. Please hit that like button. And and 12 Travel saying, does Ben keep his baseball cap on for meetings? No, I tend to keep the camera off, mate, if possible, and then just go just audio meeting.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, mate. I don't have people don't want to be seeing me on this on the camera.
If you do that as well, you can sit and watch the tennis while you're on the meeting as well.
Oh, mate, I normally don't even have time because I've been taking half days all week so I can cover the morning. By the time we hit the actual half day after work, I've got so much stuff to do. I'm literally working during the meeting, doing other stuff and trying to focus on the meeting and talking at the same time. It's difficult, mate. But I'll do it all for you guys. Don't you worry. It's the dedication. JG does it as much as he possibly can as well, but he hasn't had the luck that I have. Luckily for me, I've been allowed by the manager to have all the mornings off this week and next week as well. So we know next week's even more important.
Yeah, matches like this make it all worth it, don't they?
Oh, mate, for sure. Dominic Thiem steps in. Nick Kyrgios. It's into the net from Dominic Thiem. And we got the score line that you all know from this stream. It's love 15. Dominic Thiem. Is this going to be the theme of our live stream? It could well be. This was the US Open. Yeah, mate, this was the US Open theme. This was the song being sung throughout the US Open because Dominic Thiem could not win the first point on his serve hardly ever in that tournament. Here we go. And JD saying, oh my God, I just woke up. Similar to Dominic Thiem, I think.
This is the chance for Kyrgios. Second serve of 15.
Yeah. Dominic Thiem slicing it, and that's such a good shot. He's really using that shot well. Jake saying, what's your job, Ben? Working in like a finance team for a retail company. So fashion retail finance role. Ben's manager is a gentleman and a scholar. My manager was a gentleman and a scholar. Now it is a gentlewoman and a scholar.
Woman.
She's a lady. Oh, good volley there from Dominic Thiem. But yeah, my managers are both sound anyway. Really good, very understanding. Yeah, they know the cause, the Australian Open. They know what's going on.
It's where the magic happens, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, exactly. Scared to take another sip of this coffee now. That first one, mate, my tongue's still throbbing.
Give it a blow on it.
Mate, I'm gonna have to. I should have put a bit of cold water in the top. I just poured straight boiling water in and just went straight for a sip. Error. Getting too into the match. Totally forgot.
You should have gotten the Carlin instead.
Mate, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Last words of a fool, as they say. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 40-15. He's turned it around. He's got a second serve to look at here, Kyrgios. And Novak Djokovic has taken the first set over in that other match. Oh, yeah, and Dominic Thiem. Dominic Thiem levels up. Well played, Dominic Thiem. Nick Kyrgios, we're getting eerily close now to the business end of this fourth set. And we're going to really see which Nick Kyrgios is going to turn up now. Is the crowd going to help him or hinder him? What do you think?
He seems to have calmed down a little bit, but at the back of that fourth set in the beginning of this one, back into the third set, sorry, in this one, he seemed to be losing control a little bit, but he seems to have calmed down a little bit. He's serving a lot better now, holding serve comfortably. Yes. So, yeah, he looks back to somewhere near where he was playing in sets 1 and 2, which is important. He has to play his best tennis end of this fourth set and try and close this match out now.
Oh, an ace from Nick Kyrgios. Come on. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That's what we like to see. Here we go. 30 love. That's what we want. The big serves coming up again. Dominic Thiem was on the backboard and he still couldn't return that one. Oh, second serve. Great second serve. And there, good choice to attack the net there. It forced Dominic Thiem's hand. Because if he had gone cross court, well, Kyrgios would have put the volley away. 40 love. This is more like it. We want to see some games to love back again.
Yeah, that's what he needs, Kyrgios. Quick service hold, get Thiem serving again, put him back under pressure on the scoreboard, and just try and take his chance if he gets one.
And it's an ace! Come on! Game to love, Nick Kyrgios. And here we go, Nick Kyrgios back in the ascendancy again. And we've got Melez saying he's really loving your commentary for this match, Dan. He's saying so much insight. Yeah, great to have you on board, bud. And all aboard.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All aboard the team train. Yeah, I mean, if you don't follow Dan's channel and you're new to this channel, then go and subscribe to Dan Rodenby's tennis channel on YouTube. I think you just type in Dan Rodenby and you find it, will you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just my name, my channel name. I'm going to be doing preview and predictions for the last 16 matches onwards. Done a few videos already reviewing the round. So yeah, if you want to subscribe and check out my content, it's appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, what I'll try and do is I'll try and pop a link for the guys in the description so they can subscribe to your channel. Because Dan brings you some great he brings great statistics, has a real great insight on British tennis as well as all tennis as well. And Novak Djokovic is your main man though.
Yeah, he's just going to break up in set 2 after winning an open set, so he's in control of this match now. Took him a little while to get going, but he's playing really solid tennis from the back end of that first set and started the second set perfectly with that break. So Djokovic looks like heading through to round 4.
And yeah, Djokovic with the early break there, and very justified of his odds of well, the world's worst odds for a tennis match, 1.01. If you want to bet on Djokovic, I don't think you'll win much back if you bet on him. So you put £100 on, you get £1 back.
Yeah,
pretty shocking.
Not great odds.
There we go. Dominic Thiem with the 1-2 punch. He's going to need more of them. He wants to just put the pressure back on. And are we going to get business end after this? Or can Kyrgios force it into him serving for the match? This is a huge game right now. Thanks to everyone who's joining us for this. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. And also hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified for all of our future podcasts and watch-alongs. Here we go. 30 love, Dominic Thiem. He's really trying to stay composed here in this service game. He's been looking like he's gaining a lot of confidence from his previous service games, though. They've been pretty comfortable.
Yeah, at the moment, it looks like a tie break. Both holding serve very comfortably.
Oh, good return there from Kyrgios. He's good to get into the rally now, but Dominic Thiem, they're going forehand for forehand. Down the line from Kyrgios there. Good slice by Thiem. Kyrgios, big forehand. Oh, I think that's long from Dominic Thiem. And there you go. Oh, no, it was on the line. And even more incredible, he hit. That was Kyrgios' biggest power forehand, and he returned it with even more power. Well, what do you have to do? If that doesn't give Thiem confidence, then what will? And Mel saying, this is the business end. Yeah, I think you're right. It's an unreturnable. And it's game to love first, though, mate. Yes, the business end of this fourth set. Nick Kyrgios serving. Can he hold his serve in the pressure points? No, he's into the net. Nick Kyrgios volleys wide, and the pressure of Dominic Thiem is paying dividends right now. Well, here we go. What can Nick Kyrgios do in this situation? We got Nidzek saying, let's go Thiem, and you've subscribed. We appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. Damien saying, go Nick. A little winky there as well. Oh, no. A double fault from Nick Kyrgios. Unheard of. And this is the pressure ramping up. How do you see this game going? Do you reckon he's going to be able to turn this around?
He needs to start making first serves again. Worst time in the match for a double fault. But huge point coming up.
Here we go. Big serve. Team's getting them back into play. No, but it's just long. Needed that. Needed that.
He'd be disappointed with that team. He probably should have made that return with a double-hander.
We got more support for Nick in here in the chat. Come on, Nick. Matteo, who wants it the other way? Break. Come on. Nick trying to cool himself down now. The crowd still shouting up to the last second. Where's he going to put this serve? Oh, it's just long, that one. He's got a second serve, Dominic Thiem here. This is big. Very, very big moment for Dominic Thiem. Matteo says he's from Italy. Good to have you in, bud. Oh, it's into the net, and there we go. 2 break points. What a time to get them. Nick Kyrgios feeling the pressure right now, and the first serve has deserted him.
Yeah, Dominic just making returns, asking Kyrgios to go big and forcing the errors from the Kyrgios forehand.
Exactly, and Mele is saying pressure of the business end. And he saved one break point. Great serve from Nick Kyrgios. Can he save another? This is like a virtual set point for me, the way Dominic Thiem's serving.
Yeah, it is virtual. I said at the very start, I think one break would probably be in a fire the way. It looks like it's going to be the case.
Oh, they look long, that one, but it's a great volley. Come on, Nick.
I could just...
Na, 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 na. Come on, Nick. Here we go. Let's go, team, says RJG. We've got an RJG. Where is RJ? And there's an ace from Nick Kyrgios. Gotta applaud that. That's pressure serving at its best.
It's the real test
And
of
look at that.
Kyrgios' character. It looks to be passing it so far. It's been massive if you could hold serve, yeah.
Your ace count, 20 now for Kyrgios. You said 38. We're going to need that fifth set. If so, I said 25. What is he up to there? Why are you trying to tween her at this time? There's parts of this, like Kyrgios persona, that just needs to die. He doesn't need to do that. Why is he doing?
He played such a good volley the previous point.
It's bizarre, isn't it? Like, you've got the chance now. Look, for me, he's going to go on now and lose this game. Like that. Why would you do that? He didn't need to do that.
Knocks your rhythm at such an important moment as well.
Yeah, look at this. Look, Dominic Thiem, he's not missing. If you get an opportunity for a volley, why wouldn't you just take an easy volley? Just, yeah, exactly. Fraser Bell. Yeah, it's so stupid. Martin reckons Kyrgios will win this. Well, not if he plays shots like that. For me, it's just unforgivable to do. Like, we had it, I remember, I think it was the Australian Open last year, and he was trying to serve second serve aces at 6-5 in a tiebreak. It's just like, what are you doing? And Dominic Thiem passes, and Dominic Thiem breaks, and Dominic Thiem is pretty much on his way to taking this fourth set. Yeah, and I got the break button in, didn't I, there? And we'll have the Dominic Thiem button too. And let's go, team. Team, if you're on board. Team, if you're on board the team train. Yes. It's trying to leave Station Kyrgios very soon and move its way on to the next round of the competition. And Wild Live dismissive here. Match over, apparently.
Well,
so that's very, very dismissive.
Yeah, you can only have yourself to blame for that. You mentioned why he's trying to play a tween and 4-4 advantage. And
Kyrgios' lunacy cost him. Yeah, I have to say, I have to agree. I'm very, very disappointed that we saw that. And we've got Ben J saying, Vamos! There's no Rafa, but we still don't mind a Vamos, do we? And we've got Mella saying the team train is ready for warp speed right now. I think it really is. He's going to be really confident. And for me, Kyrgios is his own worst enemy. There's just a time and a place for it.
Yeah.
A time and a place for trick shots. And that just wasn't it. Like, why would you be playing it at that stage in a set, in this sort of a match of this magnitude, and you're coming out with a tweener between the legs against a player who is the better player in the match right now, that you need every point you can get? What are you doing? I mean, come on. Wake up. Yeah, Kyrgios getting too cocky. Yeah, but why? There's no even reason to be cocky. He just lost the last set. He's barely been able to get out of his service game in this set. Take the points.
Yeah.
Come on.
Say if it's 5-0, 40 low, fair enough, but not at that stage of the match.
Fraser Bells, which streaming source can you watch on? You can watch it on Eurosport if you're in Europe, ESPN if you're in the US, or if you've got a gambling account, you can watch it there too. What happened at the beginning of that set? The game, rather. Why is it 15 love already?
I don't know, because I think you got a point penalty.
Point penalty? Ridiculous.
Yeah, it must have been because he hadn't even started the game and it was 15 love, so it must have been a point penalty.
I mean, yeah, it's just must have said something in the changeover.
Yeah, I haven't got my volume on because it would play through, so I'm not sure
hear them discussing it, really. Sorry, I was just ranting about that terrible shot he did in the last game. Oh, mate, I think I'm drinking so many fluids here this morning. It's getting ridiculous. I think I'm going to have another toilet stop at the end of this set. Let me know if you need to go as well, mate. I'm not going to hold against you, but I think your fluid consumption, you're keeping it to a more of a minimum.
Yeah, I had my breakfast before I came on.
Yeah, mate, you're doing a good job. Here we go. Dominic Thiem going big forehands. He's running around the backhand at the moment. Kyrgios, big forehand, and it's good. 15-30.
This should be love 30 if you didn't have a stupid point penalty.
Yeah, more stupidity. But hopefully he can overturn the stupidity with great tennis. Sport reactions. Come on, Nick. Let's go. I agree. Yeah, and exactly right, Yugoslav. Imagine Kyrgios' talent and team discipline. Yeah, the perfect player, is it?
Unbeatable.
Yeah, curfew in 2 hours. Rest in peace. Here we go. Dominic Thiem, 15-30. Oh, fault. He's got a second serve to look at. Thank you. Thank you from the umpire. There's the crowd get riled up again. He steps in. Oh, it's a loose backhand, and he smashes himself in the face with his racket this time. He's not happy bunny over that side of the court. Let's
I think he
go,
deserved
Nick.
it. It was a terrible return.
And Mike saying Kyrgios whacked the ball away as he'd been warned before, and he got a point penalty. Ah, there you go. It wasn't a language; it was point. Maybe it will focus Kyrgios again. 30-all. Dominic Thiem. He's missed the first serve pretty wide, and the crowd cheering the missed first serves now. They're really feeling the pressure too. Oh, it was a second serve. It was nearly out there, nearly a double fault. Kyrgios is saying, Meles saying, no, throw in some Kirschwasser in the team train boiler. There we go. There you go. Break point, Nick Kyrgios. You thought you'd seen it all. Well, guess what? You haven't. And Kyrgios is screaming right now. Come on.
If he hadn't got broken, this would be match point, wouldn't it?
Well, if he hadn't have given a point penalty, he'd already have the game, probably, in my mind. I think he would have probably cleaned up.
Yeah. That risk can cost you against these sort of players.
Oh, it was long. Kyrgios did well to get a racket on it, didn't he?
Yeah, just missed the return.
Yeah. And he said, I'm sensing some slight favoritism in the commentary towards Kyrgios here. Oh, he wants to see it. Well, I don't think it's favoritism, but we do really like both players. I mean, I predicted Dominic Thiem to win in 5 at the beginning of this match. RJ saying team train only. I mean, for me, I love a great story and I love a drama. And Kyrgios brings the drama, but Thiem probably has more ability to go further in the competition and trouble the likes of players like Djokovic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see a rematch of Thiem Djokovic in the semi-final.
Great serve, Dominic Thiem, under pressure. And we've got a set point here for Dominic Thiem. Here we go. Thanks to everyone joining us for this one. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please help the channel and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button too. We're going to be bringing you more of these coming up this evening and over every single day. Down the line. It's a winner, is it, from Kyrgios, or is it wide? Both of the players are looking at the umpire. It's a close call.
It looked in.
I think it was out. There you go. It's game and 4th set. Dominic Thiem. Wow. Look at that. Dominic Thiem has come back from 2 sets to love, down, and we are going to 5. What do you make of that, Dan?
It was a set on fine margins. You know, Kyrgios almost threw it away with that tweener and point penalty. But that's Nick Kyrgios all over, really. Dominic Thiem stayed consistent, forced the errors from Kyrgios, and going all the way. And
yeah, indeed.
We've got one more twist left in the tail. Been a fantastic match so far. Can Kyrgios turn it around and nick the 5th?
Mate, is that what you're thinking? Do you think Kyrgios is going to take the 5th?
No, I'd back Thiem now. I think Thiem's got momentum. The fitness is definitely on Thiem's side. So I think Thiem's favourite now, but you cannot write Kyrgios off with that serve. You know, he takes one break on the Thiem side, and
Exactly.
you know, Kyrgios could probably serve it out.
Exactly. And Kelsey's saying the drive to 5. And Dara saying if Nick loses this match, he will retire. Oh, hopefully not. And then we've got Nura there really cheering, yeah, he. And then we've got Stefan saying Thiem is just playing in God mode. Yeah, he's really up the level, hasn't he? I was going to say, Dan, can you give the guys a quick update on Novak Djokovic while I use the bathroom?
Yeah, Djokovic took the opening set on a tie break, 7-1, and is playing some stunning tennis in the second set, 3-1 up on Taylor Fritz, got the break, hunting for another break now, which would, you know, basically wrap up the second set, but starting to play some fantastic tennis now. Djokovic fully warmed up, consistent ground strokes, pulling Fritz side to side and hitting lots of clean winners. 2 out of 2 there on break point, and he's just actually created another 2 break point opportunities. Talking about Thiem and Kyrgios, well, Kyrgios serves first again, which is, you know, a positive for him in this 5th set. The scoreboard pressure will be on Thiem, but Dominic Thiem's been there and done it in 5 sets. He's done it in Grand Slam final. The fitness is definitely on his side. The momentum's on his side. Has been in the last 2 sets, and I think Thiem's probably favourite around 60-40. But if Kyrgios can find his first serve again, continue to hold and put some pressure on Thiem, get some break point chances, it only takes 1 game, and Kyrgios will be in control of the match again. So around 50-50, but I would make Thiem a slight favourite to win this decider.
Yeah, just on the way back from the bathroom, I grabbed this as some incentive for Nick Kyrgios. There it is. Will it get opened? If you can break serve in this final set, I'll open it for you. It's very cold. Oof. It's cooling me down. Oof. Oof. Nice. I need cooling down at the moment because this match is red hot right now. And Dominic Thiem is the one who looks like the one who could go on and win this match at the moment. The Austrian, the Grand Slam winner last year, the US Open champion currently, Dominic Thiem, the guy that everybody says is going to be the next world #1. It's going to be interesting. I want to say thanks to everybody who's joined us for this live stream. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, guys. It's down there somewhere. Not on top of Dan's head, but it's somewhere. Here we go. Which Kyrgios is going to turn up in this final set? Oh, great rally to start this final set. There you go. Great start from Nick Kyrgios there. And we got JG in as the Game to Love tennis podcast. They're drinking before 12, man. Love to see it. Well, I've got to get something. That's the only thing that's going to get Kyrgios up for this final set. He loves a beer, doesn't he? Big ace there, and he must have heard about it. And now his game level is upped now.
He still looks pretty fresh, Kyrgios, to be fair. He doesn't look like to be struggling physically.
Neil was saying, and it's another hour until we can start. I'm replying to a Ben J there. Didn't see what the first comment was. And D King saying Kyrgios to take it in 5 sets. And then we got a team there saying Thiem will win. Kyrgios is always unlucky when it comes to big matches. Well, there's unlucky, and then there's playing tweeners at really important points in the match. And a big ace there, Nick Kyrgios. Look at that. And it's a game to love. I'm sure his countryman Alex de Minaur will be cheering him on. And we've got a lot of chanting going on there in the stands. Remember, if he can break, then I open this cider. I went for cider. I didn't think beer was... It's a bit sweeter, a bit more of a morning flavour. If there has to be one, it's a bit like alcoholic apple juice, isn't it, really?
such a difference between these two players. You see Kyrgios sprinting back to the baseline after sipping Pepsi. Dominic Thiem just standing, drinking his water, just wandering back to the baseline.
That's it, mate. Oh, look, Dominic Thiem answers Nick Kyrgios with his own ace. Here we go. 15 love. Dominic Thiem. Where's he going to put this serve? Boom, down the tee. Oh, it looked like another ace. It wasn't. Here we go. Dominic Thiem. Where's he going to put the second serve? Oh, look at that for a shot from Kyrgios. Oh, great shot. He's into the net. Oh, is that in?
Yeah.
I think it was on the baseline.
Yeah,
great. Aggressive tennis there from Nick Kyrgios, and that is what got him to the dance. That is the Kyrgios from the first two sets. Is he just playing with us, Dan? Is he just giving the two sets lead and he's letting Dominic Thiem back in only to close out? Is he doing it all just for the crowd?
If anyone was going to do that, it'd be Nick Kyrgios. So,
well,
I wouldn't say no.
Exactly, mate. Could he be possibly just pulling the wool over our eyes? He's actually got this in the bag the whole time.
Is that an ace from Thiem?
Yeah, big ace as well. And he's doing well on that juice side with that serve down the tee. It's a bit of a money serve for him right now. There we go. All right, it's Dominic Thiem, 30-15. He doesn't want to give away the early break of serve here to Nick Kyrgios. Oh, wow, miles out that serve from Dominic Thiem, about a meter long.
Close to hitting Kyrgios in the line.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he was going for Kyrgios, trying to injure him. Look at that. Good return from Kyrgios. He's gone forehand down the line. That's big. Dominic Thiem chops it back into play. He's gone down the line again. Dominic Thiem's back in this rally, though. Kyrgios hitting this with some venom now. Oh, Thiem's just keeping it in, and he's gone with the drop. Oh, that stupid drop shot from the baseline into the net from Kyrgios. Bad time.
Team. Yeah, Kyrgios was hitting clean winners in the opening couple of sets, but Thiem's getting back in the rallies now, just forcing Kyrgios to try and play drop shots, which aren't working.
I think that he's just trying to shorten the rallies, isn't he? He just doesn't want to be in these long baseline rallies, and he just thinks looking for a way out. 41 unforced errors for Nick Kyrgios right now. And then we got Roland there saying, "What's up, everyone? I just came back from ice skating. Really glad this went to 5, so I didn't miss the match entirely." Yeah, well, welcome back into the stream, mate. And Brandon saying, "Thiem isn't missing right now. It's going to be very tough for Nick." I totally agree. And there you go. 1 game all. Dominic Thiem holds his serve. And it's all back on Nick Kyrgios now. What has he got left in the locker? I think we got to be really cheering on Dominic Thiem now. He's put a sterling effort in. Every game he wins as well, we're going to be seeing this. He said, "Can you stop screaming out, please, thanks," to the crowd while he's trying to serve. Oh, big backhand down the line. Great shot, Kyrgios.
It's starting to really find his power again.
Yeah, definitely. And I totally agree with Nils. This game is such a roller coaster.
Yeah, I still think it's very hard to call. Well, Kyrgios is finding these sort of ground strokes.
Oh, is that the underarm? And look at that. Oh, what a winner from Nick Kyrgios. It worked.
It did work.
That was fantastic there. Stefan saying, "I'm right now in homeschooling, but it's more interesting to listen to your podcast than my teacher." Well, hopefully you can do both at the same time. But yeah, appreciate that. And Nick Kyrgios, and that's a half volley drop shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. Magnifique. Bellissimo.
Stick to the tennis. The homeschooling can come later.
Yeah, that's it. Just hit record. You can watch it back. This tennis, you don't want it. Once you know the result, it's never the same. No. Oh, he's doing well at the net. And there you go. It's a hold. It's game to love. Nick Kyrgios. Wow. Did you really think that we were going to see anything different than a topsy-turvy final set? So
yeah, Kyrgios has found some energy from somewhere, but he's playing that tennis that he was in the first and second set, being aggressive, hitting the lines and attacking the net. Attacking the net's the key. You've talked about it all day. He's barely missed a volley. It's when he's looked his best.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone for joining us at this live stream. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell where you can have notifications of all of our live streams coming up thick and fast in the Australian Open. But in this match, I don't know which way it's going to go. Before the match, I said Dominic Thiem in 5, but Nick Kyrgios, he is making me question it right now. He is bringing out a second wind. But either way, both of these players are really going to be going for it. Let us know your predictions in the comments section or in the live chat. We want to know, which way do you think it's going to go? And Almino is in. Sup, boys? I made it for the business end of the match. Yeah, I think we really are there. And we got Amir saying, how can I watch the game? You can watch the game if you've got Eurosport, if you're in Europe, or you can watch on ESPN, or if you have a gambling account, you can watch it on one of those two. So if you have a look down there, the ace is, what did I say? 25. Oh,
yeah, 25. You said, didn't you?
Closing in on my ace prediction here. A little bit too early in the set for my liking.
Yeah, I need a match aside and tie break if I'm going to get close to 38.
Look at that for the winners for the match, though. 46 to 45. And like you were saying, the net points, 26 out of 40. Team, oh, great play. Kyrgios has tried to dig it out, but it's wide.
They're both playing very high quality tennis now, on serve especially. Yeah,
really, really high quality. Let's have a quick look down there. The total points won in the match. Dominic Thiem, 125. Nick Kyrgios, 123. 2 points the difference. How close could it be? Yeah. Let us know who you're backing in the live chat.
Ace.
Yeah. Ace from Dominic Thiem. And if anything, his serve has become more convincing than Nick Kyrgios's in this last. And then Aussie fans in the chat. And Almino is right there. Dimitrov will be loving this. He will. He only had to play a set and a game. And it wasn't even a proper set. It was 6-love, 1-love. And then Krenia Buster retired. So is it going to be looking like he'll be playing a tied person in the next round? Probably more likely if it's Nick Kyrgios. He's had 1 5-setter already. If he's got another 5-set, that's a 10-set Nick Kyrgios. If you fancy... Oh, sorry. Go on, mate.
No, you think Kyrgios won't have the crowd as well next round if he does get through, which would be a massive detriment to his chances.
Exactly right. Big serve from Dominic Thiem there. Good return on... What? What happened there? Did the umpire overrule the machine? Or they have to play a let? What's Thiem looking at on the court? Is it like a bumblebee or something? What's he doing?
He thinks he's don't know.
He overruled the machine. I can't believe the umpires just overruled the technology. Is that a thing?
I haven't got the sound on, to be fair, because it would play through. So
Dominic Thiem's managed to pick the bee off the court finally.
This is what Kyrgios doesn't want to do, though, lose focus. That's what he's doing.
What? He said he's complaining about. He said so. Azarenka's grunt is fine, but that's not fine. So I'm guessing he is penalising him for making some sort of noise or something, and that's why he's lost the point. I'm not sure what is going on. I think, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Looks like you might have been speaking during the point after you hit the ball.
Yeah, I think it was just speaking during the point. Oh,
he just has to refocus himself.
He nearly tried to hit that one at the umpire. Yeah. Don't get yourself defaulted. Oh, great volley there from Nick, and he's been on money, hasn't he, with that volley in today?
I think the only volley he's missed is actually the one he played the tweener on probably the biggest point of the match.
Oh, mate, it was just ridiculous. Yeah, I wanted to say thanks, everyone, for joining us for this epic matchup between Kyrgios and Thiem. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button too. If you fancy a flutter, then you can... Oh, it's long. And there you go, Kyrgios 30 love. I was going to say, if you see the ticker moving across the screen, if you fancy a chance to bet on the Australian Open, you can do it with Game to Love. If you can hit the link in the description below, you can get 125% sign-up bonus with BetUS. And, yeah, you could potentially win on this match. Get in there quick, because Nick Kyrgios could be at some amazing odds right now, and he's looking pretty good. He could win it, but so could Dominic Thiem. Take your pick. His pick is 50-50. So, back to the match. 30-15. Oh, he's arguing with the umpire again.
He makes the umpires earn the money, doesn't he, anyway?
Yeah, you know you're in for a row when Nick Kyrgios in court. Great serve in there from Nick Kyrgios. 40-15. Fantastic.
You can't write Kyrgios off in this fifth set with the serve he's got. He picks up a lot of 3 points.
Yeah. We've got Kokonakis is in the stands, apparently.
Yeah, he is. I've seen him a few times on mine.
Oh, he's got it back into the court. Thiem digs out the slice. He's got it going. Forehand to Thiem's backhand. Now forehand down the line. Now forehand cross court from Kyrgios. Thiem just keeping it back in play. Great forehand down the line. Thiem slices it. Kyrgios puts it away. And it's 3-2 Kyrgios. Roland saying the arguing makes him play better. And then
Does sometimes, to be fair. As long as he controls the aggression, yeah.
Exactly, mate. That's what it's all about. And Novak Djokovic, he's up a break in that second set against Taylor Fritz. 4-3. A set up already from the tiebreak in the first. Not an easy match, though.
No, it's not. Fritz is playing well. He's definitely competitive. He's serving well. He's trying to match Djokovic from the baseline. Djokovic has just got a little bit more consistency and quality. But to be honest, I haven't really watched the second set. All eyes are on Thiem and Kyrgios now in this decider.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Indeed. Kyrgios, come on. Look, it's here. Come on. If you want it opened, let's see that breaker serve, and we'll get the early siders going on. Come on. It's getting close to 12 now. It's almost acceptable. So let us know how you think this match is going to go. And we got Sandar there. Come on, Thiem from Israel. And we've got, we got a few other people. We've got Wild Live saying Kyrgios doesn't look tired. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I thought that as well. He looks pretty fresh, Kyrgios. A lot of the points have been short points, though, so that might make a difference. I mean, we've been playing 4.5 sets. I think it's only just over 3 hours, so the points have been short. It shouldn't have taken too much out of him, but he does look very fresh.
Indeed, he does. Indeed, he does. Yeah, another quick moment to mention. If you want to help out the channel and you love music, then you can sign up to a 30-day free trial with Amazon Music. If you hit the link in our description below, just sign up and you can cancel it free anytime within the 30 days. And that will help us out at the channel. So appreciate you guys. Stefan's cheering on Thiem, and he's from the Netherlands. Neil's saying Nick needs someone to be angry at in order to play well. Either the umpire or someone in the stands. Yeah. Seems to help him, doesn't it? He likes to, maybe it doesn't make him focus on the match so much if he's arguing. He's thinking about that rather than his next shot. Yeah, Mela saying all eyes on Svatek or Svantek and Ferro. That'd be a good one. Kelsey's going to bed. Good night, people. The sleep fairy made my eyelids too heavy. Sweet dreams. Yeah, take care. And I hope, we'll see you on the next stream. That's going to be later on. We haven't decided which match we're going to be doing yet this evening.
Monster forehand from Kyrgios there.
Yes.
Great winner.
Indeed. But it's probably going to be between Muchova Pliskova and Putintseva Svitolina tonight. So let us know in the comments who you'd rather watch.
Oh, has he made that?
No, it's wide. 30-15, Dominic Thiem. Colin asking for a stream link. If you've got a Eurosport or ESPN or have a gambling account, you can watch it. Elmino, I'm going for Thiem, but I genuinely think Kyrgios is going to win. Well, it's a big point now for Dominic Thiem. It's 30-15. It's good. Good return from Kyrgios there. Good slice from Dominic Thiem. Down the line, it's too big and it's miles long there from Kyrgios. Close to a shank. Not going to press it. I think he got a good connection. It was just too powerful. Right. 40-15. Couldn't get much closer this match, could it? And we're just over 3 hours played now. It's quite quick for a 5-setter, to be fair.
Yeah, as I say, lots of short points and aces and unreturned first serve. But this fifth set's flying by. None of them have managed to craft a break point yet. So it's just going to be who blinks first.
Yeah, literally, isn't it, mate? Oh, it's a big looper. Dominic Thiem opens the body up, inside out forehand. Big forehand from Kyrgios. He's into the net again. Oh, it's that poor forehand chop, and it's game Dominic Thiem. And Dominic Thiem throws down the gauntlet once more. Yeah, Mellors, yeah, you're saying, yeah, gambling account won't work in USA for viewing. So yeah, ESPN for you guys then if you're in the US, I believe. Or if you've got a VPN, maybe you can get on one of the gambling accounts or onto Eurosport as well. Here we go, 3-all. Dasher, I agree with you. These attempted drop shots are horrendous. He's sort of clutching at straws sometimes. Big ace, though, from Kyrgios. And the ace count continues to rise. And my bet of 25 aces for the match is coming up thick and fast for Kyrgios. Here we go. 245 people in. Really appreciate everyone for joining us. And it's 30 love, Nick Kyrgios. If you haven't liked the video yet, come on, hit that like button. Help us out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We're bringing you more matches later on. Well, it's going to be later on for us. Midnight for us later. We're probably going to be doing one of the women's matches later. And then we're going to be back again tomorrow morning in the UK. And it'll be tomorrow evening down under to bring you one of the other two matches, which is going to be playing. Not sure which one yet, though. Oh, winner down the line from Dominic Thiem. Oh, this coffee's nearly gone already.
Yeah, Kyrgios has to keep serving well. I think when the points are going deep now, Dominic Thiem's winning the majority. Kyrgios has to keep attacking the net and serving well if he's going to keep holding serve.
Will he have the legs to keep on running into the net? That's the question. It's long, that serve. This is a big point now. Dominic Thiem could smell blood, I think. Stefan asking, will you stream the match with Djokovic after this one? Well, if it's still going on, we might be able to touch on it afterwards. Yeah, for sure. Oh, so 30-all here. Not sure really what happened on that one.
Oh, just
it was in. Oh, it did stay in. He didn't think it could stay in. Nick Kyrgios just left it. Bad choice.
Yeah, dangerous choice.
JG saying Putin save a Svitolina tonight. That's the one that you want to watch? Let us know in the comments which match between those ones tonight. Oh, drop shot from Kyrgios. Team's in. The passing shot.
Great shot.
Really good.
Yeah, the drop shot worked on that occasion.
Yeah, it did indeed.
Followed up with the first serve now. He doesn't want to be having these long, drawn-out games that sap the energy. He just wants to keep ahead on the scoreboard.
No, exactly right, mate. Exactly right. Whew. Tense. 40-30. Kyrgios, he does not want a juice right now. That is the last thing he wants.
Needs an ace.
Yeah, desperately. It's big. Team's got it back in play, though. He's gone with the drop shot. Team's into the net. He's equaled it and bettered his drop shot with another drop shot, and it's juice. Team smells blood.
Yeah, you read the drop shot that time.
Yeah, I mean, he's used it quite often. Dominic Thiem, rapid, one of the fastest players around the court, and gas tank for days. And sports reaction, I agree. What a match. This couldn't get any. We thought that we had an epic one with Umber the other day. This one's just taken to the next level. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't expect Kyrgios to produce this sort of performance and be able to stick with Thiem as long as he has.
Mate, it's been super impressive. I'm very, very impressed. Djokovic serving for the second set in the other match right now. Oh, Dominic Thiem sliced. Big forehand there from Kyrgios. Great reply from Thiem. Thiem's into the net. It's too good from Thiem. He's got break point.
This could be it.
Is there anything this guy can't do? Yeah, there's a no man's land shot that from Kyrgios, and he got caught standing inside the baseline with Dominic Thiem loading up for a big backhand, and he made him pay. Here we go. Break point. Has he got a big serve? It is big. He's got it back in play somehow. He's gone with the drop shot again. Thiem's in again. It's wide this time. He saved it. Wow. That is big tennis. Big balls on Nick Kyrgios right now, because he is literally just drop shotted again, despite being finished on the last two drop shot attempts.
It sounds harsh, but when Dominic Thiem gets there, he should probably make that backhand pass.
He should have done, and he's looking at himself now thinking, oh my God. Yeah, Kyrgios moved the same way, and I think he got in two minds.
I'm still not sure how he got the serve back, to be honest. He was almost in the crowd.
Yeah, it was so far away. And there, yet again, and there you go. He's hitting it forehand. It seems that Thiem's getting all the serves back in, and Kyrgios can't handle it when he gets into the rally. And there you go. A break point number 2 for Dominic Thiem here. Kyrgios feeling the pressure right now. And then Roland saying, Thiem's backhand makes me drool. Yeah, it's a bit of a one of the best shots on tour, surely. Great return. It's into the net. Dominic Thiem has broken. Well done, Dominic Thiem. What a performance right now you're seeing from him. He's turning it on when it matters. This is the real Dominic Thiem now. The first 2 sets, you could be forgiven thinking he was having a full day off, but it looks like he just had 2 sets off, doesn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it's why he's done so well for 5 sets in the last couple of years. Even if he is 2 sets down, that's when his stamina kicks in, his consistency. He finds his best level of tennis, and he's done brilliantly well to come back here against Kyrgios in the crowd, and he's in control of it now. You'd expect him to serve this one out.
Yeah, and as you see now, he is arguing yet again with the umpire. He's saying the shot clock, you're starting the shot clock before he's been to use his towel, so he has even less time to serve. I think he's just clutching straws now. Kyrgios, come on, mate. You're just looking for reasons why you're losing this. Just look. It's Dominic Thiem. He's playing well. Kyrgios is still playing well. He can still break back. It's not a break unless he consolidates. So, thanks to everyone who has joined myself and Dan for this matchup. Got 240 people in. Come on, be a great sport and like this channel, like this video, and hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be bringing you even more of these. We got, if you're in Australia, it's going to be later. Well, it's going to be tomorrow, I guess. Where we're bringing you probably Svitolina versus Putin Saver. And then if you're in the UK, it's going to be midnight. So it's still tomorrow, I guess, but seems like the same day when it's midnight. Yeah,
no sleep before then.
Yeah. Neil Yates saying, what a blockbuster. had to get up early in the States. Yeah, I bet you did. Same here. I think I've been up since 7:30 this morning, waiting the start of this one. Oh, look at that. 15 love. And then now 30 love. He's quickly running away from Kyrgios, and the team serve is looking ever stronger. He's looking to consolidate this break to go one game away from going into the fourth round. Here we go. Dominic Thiem. Just long that serve there. Isru saying, I'm Greek and I don't support Kyrgios. Arrogant. There you go. He's a Marmite player, isn't he? Either love him or hate him. But you cannot deny he puts a lot of eyes on the sport. Great play here from both players. Forehand, cross-court, battle. Oh, Kyrgios just unloaded, and that's like a sign of him giving up for me. Yeah. He unloaded a forehand miles long, and it's 40 love. Dominic Thiem, how many games to love have we seen from him today? It's countless, really. I need to go back and have a check on all of the games to love. I'll do it at the end, though, I think.
Yeah, the head's dropped for Kyrgios now. He looks like he's a
man. There we go. Second serve. Kyrgios gets into the backhand. Slice from Thiem. Slice from Kyrgios. Forehand from Thiem. Chop back from Kyrgios. Another big forehand, and he's looped up a forehand there. Oh, look at that backhand winner from Dominic Thiem. Does it get better than that? Never any doubt, was there, in that hold? I mean, a hold to love after a break. Just solid. I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks again here. And I'm not sure what he's doing. Is he trying to get another bumblebee off the court again? Not sure what's going on, but he seems to have been picking them off the court all evening. Big serve there. And Thiem gets them all back now, these first serves. Not sure how. Good big shot from Kyrgios. Well played. Still in this match. It's not over yet.
Yeah, he's starting to read the Kyrgios serve now, asking to go big from deep, and he's just making unforced errors. But credit to Thiem, he's returned unbelievably well in this last two sets.
As indeed. It's a fault there. He's got a second serve to look at. RJ saying it's over. Team train. All aboard. Here we go. What has Kyrgios got to say? Oh, it's long, and he's going for too much power here. Thanks to everyone who's joining us for this matchup. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're coming at you thick and fast through this Australian Open. And then Filippo saying it's all about the mindset. It is. I mean, we've got Maria in. Maria Sharapova has come in. Hello, Maria. Nice to have you. Sad to see you retire, but glad to have you in the stream.
Come back.
Alminos, yeah, come back maybe. Oh, run out of small bottles of water. 40-15. He's going to try and make Dominic Thiem serve out. Almino saying, come on the team train. Here we go. Can he force him to serve it out? It's an ace, Nick Kyrgios! Dominic Thiem serving for the match now. What is it going to be like in this changeover for Nick Kyrgios? Is he going to who's he going to complain to or argue with, or we just don't know? Is he going to smash some stuff up? What's next? Is he going to punch a ball boy? Is he going to hit a ball in the crowd? I don't know. What's next from him? He's had a point deduction. He's had arguments with the umpire. He's had one racket smash from what I've seen.
Yeah.
His prime time Kyrgios on the show tonight. If you don't get a win, you're guaranteed to get a little bit of a controversy. So always a talking point with Nick Kyrgios. But whatever happens here today, he has done himself proud, and he's done Australia proud as well with this performance. I think he is. I undoubtedly showing his talent, and he can compete with the likes of Dominic Thiem. It's just over 5 sets. Can he get it over the line? It's really tough.
Yeah, Thiem's produced a fantastic level over the last 2 or 3 sets. But Kyrgios has stuck with him. You know, he hasn't been dominated 6-1 or 6-love in any of the sets. He's been competitive. It just come down to fine margins, and teams just had that little bit extra quality and consistency in the big moments.
I'd like to bring up, obviously, the facts. Dominic Thiem has been notoriously bad at serving out matches. So let's see if that's the same here. It's a fault, and the crowd goes wild for the fault now. This is almost like Kyrgios winning the match for just a fault. So second serve. Oh, he's chopped it back. Thiem, he's gone with the drop shot. It's too good. Good choice of shot. Oh, and Ahmad says Nick's going to win this game. Yeah, just remember what Thiem at the Australian Open last year against Novak Djokovic in the final. He struggled to serve out that match. I really was winning the match easily, and then it all went horribly wrong. Is it going to be the same again? He looks confident, and he's hitting the ball well. Kyrgios, huge forehand cross court. And again, big forehand. Thiem slices it back. Now he's gone into the forehand side. It's too good. He's got the crowd on their feet right now, Nick Kyrgios. Wow. 15-all. It wouldn't be the same unless there was one last hurrah from Nick Kyrgios. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Come on, join the channel. We're going to be bringing you more epic matches like this. That's guaranteed in this tournament. Here we go. Dominic Thiem. Where's he going? He's gone out to the Kyrgios forehand. It's back. Good shot. It's too good from Dominic Thiem. It's down the line. Fantastic. Look at that. And there's got the Dominic Thiem fans in the stands on their feet right now. Incredible.
Yeah, there's not many of them, but they're giving them the support.
Exactly. Yeah, I saw one person standing up. Well, just don't be messing with those drunk Australians. That's what I'd be saying. We got a lot of Nick support coming in. We got Sukhdev saying Thiem will win. Big serve. Good return there from Kyrgios. Where's he going to put this forehand? He's into the Thiem backhand. His Thiem is long, and we're 30-all. And the Dominic Thiem bottling is starting to worry me. Here we go.
Kyrgios is playing a great game, sticking in the points, forcing errors out of the team. Massive point coming up.
Yeah, indeed. And the wildlife saying Thiem is literally a robot. He can't miss. Well, I think he jinxed him there, mate. He just missed. Here we go. 30-all. Big serve down the tee. He sliced it back. It's landed in. Inside out forehand. Kyrgios backhand. Backhand down the line. It's too good from Dominic Thiem. And we've got our first match point here. Dominic Thiem. And his box are standing up applauding. This is big now. What has he got? Has Kyrgios got anything left for Dominic Thiem? Yeah, Neil saying, nice composure there, Thiem. And Stefan, come on, Thiem. He has fought very hard. And we got Carl Vito there saying, Ama Maria Pai. Oh, can I say it? Payaso Kyrgios. Dominic Thiem here, serving for the match. Oh, it's full. It was just so close. So close. Here we go. Kyrgios gets to the backhand in. Dominic Thiem sliced down the line. Plays it down the middle. Thiem's gone down the line with the forehand. It's a great shot there from Kyrgios. Thiem keeps staying in the rally. He's gone back and analyze a winner. Dominic Thiem is incredible. He has won the match from 2 sets to love down. Can you believe it? What a shot to win it. And it was typical. It would be that Dominic Thiem backhand that won him the match. Wow. And look, it's so exciting that it's even frozen me up in the chat. That's how much it's meaning to him. Thank you, everybody who's joined us for that. Well, what a match, Dan. Whoa, what did you think of that last shot there?
Incredible with a typical way of Dominic Thiem to finish it with an unbelievable backhand down the line. But yeah, I would have come back from Dominic Thiem, and another hard battle coming up again for him against Dimitrov in round 4. But yeah, unbelievable match to watch. Credit to Kyrgios who give it a hell of a fight, but it was Thiem that came out on top in that 5th.
Oh, mate, what a match. What a match. And we got some people in the chat there. Oh, I can't believe it, but it is what it is. Wow, from Wild Live. And then he's saying, see you, boys. Yeah, well, take it easy. We got congrats to Thiem there. Let's go, Dommy, from Neil Yates. He's like, nice, Nick, break all of your rackets. We got there. He's made a quick exit off the court there. He's probably got to be a bit upset, surely. And the trademark teamination there. Yeah, exactly. Midfield maestro there. Goodness me, the Dominator is back. Yeah, exactly right. And then the last 3 sets from Thiem were real Thiem. Yes, that's it. Superb Thiem from Pranoy there. Shout out. You've got to give some plaudits to Kyrgios, fighting till the end. And he gave the crowd a real match today to watch and really get behind. Match of the tournament so far. Well done, Thiem. What fight. An amazing match, rightly, as Roland said. If we look down the statistics here, I said 25 aces, Dan. Come on,
20,
mate. Get
24, isn't it?
24. I'm not far off. I know that JG called 30 and I hit the nail on the head in the last match, but come on, I've hit that pretty close.
Yeah, it's a good effort, to be fair.
Amazing. Let's look down some of the match stats, though. It's quite interesting. If you see there, the first serve percentage for Nick Kyrgios, points won, 81%. That was what was keeping him in that match. Second serve percentage, look at the difference between the 2 players there. Dominic Thiem's level rose massively in those last 3 sets.
Yeah, I think Kyrgios' first serve percentage dropped and Thiem's increased, and that was the key thing for the turnaround. Yeah,
it was indeed, mate. It was indeed. If we have a quick look down as well, obviously the big statistics there. We got the winners versus unforced errors. 57 to 51, 28 unforced errors to 47, though, for Kyrgios. That's sort of where the match was won and lost in the end. There was weird decisions by Kyrgios during some of the points, hitting needless tweeners, and just outbursts on the court as well. Point deduction, arguments with the umpire. Yeah, pretty crazy, to be honest, but well played to both players. I think we can agree. Just excellent standard of tennis, and I don't think we could have asked for anything more.
No, it was a match that had it all. It was a perfect Grand Slam match. The drama, the switches of momentum, quality tennis, the 5 sets. It's everything you want in a Grand Slam tennis match that had it. Kyrgios, like you say, his box office is not everyone's cup of tea, but he brings eyes to the sport and he always entertains on the biggest stage. And Thiem goes on for a quest to try and win his 2nd Grand Slam title. He'll be involved in another thrilling match against Dimitrov in round 4, I've got no doubt.
Oh, mate, yeah. I mean, do you reckon he's going to be a bit tired after that match, or do you reckon it's Dominic Thiem, he's got a gas tank for days?
Yeah, I think it's Dominic Thiem. I think he turns up these Grand Slams in peak condition. I wouldn't expect the fatigue to be a worry at all, really. He's got the experience and recent wins over Dimitrov, so I'd expect him to come through that one, to be honest. He's, at the top of his game at the moment, one of the best players in the world, and I can see him going all the way at this event.
Wow, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be anything short of astonishing if he managed to come out and blitz Dimitrov now. As people might know, in my bracket, I actually have Dimitrov beating Dominic Thiem. I had them both getting to that stage, with Dimitrov playing only 1 set against Carreño Busta, and now Dominic Thiem playing 5 sets and 3.5 hours against Nick Kyrgios. I quite like my bet at the moment. I think Dimitrov has as good a chance as any as he would have had against Dominic Thiem now. He's in the best physical shape that you could hope, and his team could be, well, you couldn't have asked it to go longer, really. He went to 5 sets. So exciting to see how he gets on, really, in that matchup, which I'm sure will be coming up in the next couple of days. Going to be exciting. Might go to 5 again.
Yeah, might do. But as you say, if Dimitrov's ever going to beat Thiem Australian, this is his chance. He's playing very well himself, and I still don't think Thiem's his absolute best. I mean, he turned on today when he had to, but he didn't play well at all in those opening 2 sets, which will give Dimitrov confidence for that match. So yeah, if Dimitrov turns up in his best form and performs like he can, then he's capable of taking the deeps against Dominic Thiem, certainly.
Oh yeah, he most definitely is, mate. Most definitely is. Let's just have a quick look over, because there is another match which is still playing right this second, which is obviously your main man, which is Novak Djokovic. He's 2 sets to love up at the moment, but it's not been plain sailing for Novak Djokovic in this matchup. He has had to face some adversity in that first set. He was a breakup, got broken back by Fritz, and well, he creamed him in the tiebreak. If that's not too harsh. It was a little bit of a whitewash, really. But what can you do? It's Novak Djokovic, as you can see here.
He's gone off for medical timeout actually in set 3. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. I was watching the end of Thiem and Kyrgios, so I'm not sure what the problem is. But
Djokovic gone out for a medical.
Yeah. Which I'm not sure what's happened. I saw him slip in the start of the third, but looked like he was fine. So I'm not sure what the reason is. He's gone off court, but yeah, he's gone off for timeout.
Did he have any niggles coming into the tournament at all?
No, not that I was aware of. Looked to be fully fit when he was playing in the first and second set, but as I said, I haven't really caught the second.
Oh well, hopefully he's all right. We wouldn't want to see an injury put paid to Australian Open. We had a default put paid to the US Open. We just want to see Novak Djokovic back to his best. That's all we want. I want to say thanks to everyone joining us here. And if you haven't liked the video yet and you're still here, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and share it with all your friends who like tennis as well. Bring them in. So we've got Maria there saying thank you for the lives, guys. Thank you. Thanks to you, I'm able to follow the matches live and see how it's going and not just wait for the final score. Well, really appreciate those kind words and really glad that you're enjoying it, Maria. Really appreciate everyone who joins us on these things. We do it for you guys. You guys are the ones who make the channel. But yeah, as you can see here, we got Fiona Ferro and Svatek. We're going to get the name right. You got the right pronunciation, Dan? You're better at it than me.
I don't. I always change my pronunciations as well, but I'm not sure what it is at all. I used to call us Fiatek, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go much longer on here. I'm going to have to give my voice a rest because this one has really run me ragged on this one. We'll see how Djokovic gets on in that one. Hopefully he makes it through because we want to see some big matches later in the tournament. But I want to say thanks to you, Dan, for joining us on this live watch along. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again before the end of the tournament. If you'll come back, I'm sure everybody in the chat would love to see you back as well. Did you want to just promote your channel quickly just to let everyone know where they can find you? Yeah,
I've thoroughly enjoyed coming on again. Thanks for inviting me on. Never turned down an opportunity to watch tennis and talk about it. Yeah, my YouTube channel is just my name. If you just search Dan Rodenby on YouTube, you should find me. But just
the link in there for everybody in the chat if you want to go on there and subscribe to Dan.
Yeah, done a couple of videos yesterday reviewing round 2. From the last 16 stage, I'll be previewing individual matches and making some rubbish predictions along the way for the rest of the tournament. So if you do want to listen to some British tennis player interviews as well, and just keep up to date with my coverage of all ATP and WTA events, then do subscribe. It is appreciated.
Indeed, yeah. And on GTL, we will see you back at midnight. And JG will be back and we'll be bringing you Putin Saver versus Svitolina. So take it easy, guys, and I'll catch you later.
Thanks a lot.